You got a chance to do something great, to be someone great. This is a big step up, kid. Use your feet. Keep your hands up. It's all about heart.
I'm not gonna cry every time some clown gets hurt.
This guy's a friggin' animal. You gotta put this guy on the canvas. Understand? The only way to the title is through me. That's what champions do. They get back up.
This is it. Championship will be determined tonight.
Oy, Glenn, kumusta Glenn?
Hi everybody, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the famed Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Scheduled to go the full 10 if we get that far. Round one underway. You can sense it right away, Teddy. Looks like it's a tactical bout tonight.
Well, that's what happens when you get two counter punches. Nobody wants to lead.
Vinny Paz is showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos.
Gotta see that come in. Let's go.
Gets rid of that body shot. Matchup in front of us tonight, Teddy. A power puncher against a guy who's very well conditioned. Now, early on in the fight, what do you look for out of the power puncher?
To take his power, you know, it's not just power, it's where you distribute that power. If I'm in the corner of the power guy, I want to distribute it downstairs to the body. No better way to sap somebody's endurance, mentally and physically, than going downstairs.
Boss, anong link yung free ba yun na may bayad?
Halfway through
Itong
this
game na
round
to,
here.
Lods, puntahan mo yung ano ko, Lods, red up na ko, Lods, nandun yung ano, guide. Libre lang to, Lods, libre. Tsaka, hindi mo na kailangan install to. I-download mo lang. Nandun yung guide, Lods, sa red up ko. Yun, oh. Walang music to, walang music.
The Golden Boy looks like he has some blood coming from his nose.
Alright. Hindi ako maabot ah.
And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. Come on. De La Hoya is probably sitting back right now saying, hey, I got everything figured out. Coming off of a sensational round you just saw, he was able to do some serious damage to his opponent.
Yeah, you know what really did it was that left hook to the liver, that body shot. You know, that's like going into a restaurant, you get a stain on your jacket, you know, and the stain just doesn't come out. You know, you go to your cleaners, it's still there. Those body shots, they don't come out. They stay with you round after round, and they keep doing damage. They keep paying off for you. He's got the benefit of that body work going for him.
Lontang pa rin yan, Lods.
Good double jab by Vinny Paz.
Hindi ako maabot ang busa.
Paz's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Off the target by the Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching.
Laki nila yan talaga.
Way to block there.
Loko. Pero sa
Reaching the
championship
halfway
na
mark
ulit
of
maghaharap
this
ang
round.
dalawa after exhibition.
Where's there room for
Magandang
improvement
laban
with the
yan,
Golden
pero
Boy?
Well,
lontang
let's
pa
be
rin
honest
yan.
about the Golden Boy here. You know, he's made more money than any fighter in the history of the sport. Definitely any non-heavyweight fighter. But his legacy is going to be also that he's lost most of his big fights. You know, he undermines himself. He compromises himself mentally when the moment comes in a really big fight when his size, because he's usually been a bigger, taller guy, his size and his ability isn't just enough. And a lot of those big fights, he has found a way to lose.
Targeting that 1-2. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores.
Dugo ano yung ano namin, no? Benda sa ano.
Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Good block by Vinny Paz. And that's the end of round 2. His eye is completely shut. He really is at risk of being a TKO loser here. I suppose if he can defend himself properly, the fight will go on.
Yeah, well, that's going to be up to the discretion and judgment of the referee. I mean, this is what the referee is paid for. His judgment in this kind of situation.
Di ba nakatano yung kalaban niya? Wala pala gloves.
You gotta breathe. Just breathe.
Katakot,
Relax.
kinakabahan ako.
How you feeling out there?
Ako lang ganyan.
Now, you're not
Ganda
winning
nga
this fight, right?
Effects
You're
lang
not
naman
winning.
yan.
He's beaten. Need you to
Hindi
throw
mo
more than one
basag-basag yung
punch
mukha.
out there.
Game na. Walang gloves to Lods, walang gloves.
And round number 3 is underway. He brings an uppercut that really does damage there. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot.
Uy.
And he just holds on there.
Ingatay.
Paz is doing a really good job of being defensively sound, of being patient, and waiting for that golden opportunity for some offense to come in the mix.
Well, that's exactly what he's doing. He's waiting for a mistake to be made. You know, he wants a lead out of his opponent right now so he can make a miss and bang, come right back with that hook.
There's the combo downstairs.
Salamat.
Good consistent jab from De La Hoya. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching.
Basag na yung mukha ni Ryan eh. Yung job eh. Dami job eh.
Teddy, I've heard
Di ko
you say it a
maabot yung
million
hook eh.
times early on in a fight. If there's any one piece of good advice you can give, it's start depositing it into that bank. Go to the body.
Yeah, because the interest comes later, and you're going to see the payoff in the late
Oh,
rounds.
ayun, natamaan ng right hook. Oh,
And just grabbing on to his
basag na yung mukha
opponent.
ni Ryan, boy.
Nice strike after catching one by Oscar De La Hoya.
Oh. Grabe.
Final 10
Pasok
seconds.
na mo this next round. Ano pasok na? Grabe.
You want this fight? Because listen to me, man. If you want this fight, you gotta stay
Basag
busy
na yung
out
mukha,
there,
oh,
right?
tingnan nyo.
Because you're losing this fight.
Ngayon ko lang ito nalaro
Why?
Lods eh.
Because you're not
Yung
throwing any
realistic yung ano niya, damage siya. Tingnan natin si Ryan. Gusto makita yung tsura ni Ryan eh. Mas realistic yung damage nito. Oh, tingnan mo naman yung tsura niya.
All right. You are dominating this fight. Keep it up. Keep doing what you're doing.
Let's go.
Some guys just get out of the gate well.
Okay,
Such is the case
pasok.
tonight. Teddy's scorecard has him up 3 rounds to zip.
Nice.
De La
Malakas
Hoya
naman
showing
talaga
that he's
okay
got
si
some
Lods.
defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Really
Balance na
frustrating
balance
his
yung ano
opponent
nila eh.
now. De La Hoya so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his
Ooh.
opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the
Ooh.
punches go because when he
Ooh, hindi na
misses,
umabot,
he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
Ito.
Tired. He's tired. Unload. Unload. More punches.
Jab muna tayo, jab strike muna, jab strike. Okay.
Hits him in the mug with the right.
Naka, natamaan ako, boy. Sakit nun, boy.
Good smooth work by
Ganda
Vinny
ng-
Paz. That's
ganda
classic
ng
counterpunching.
straight,
Yeah, what he
boy.
did was he pulled that
Ganda
right
ng
shoulder
straight.
back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Oh. Hindi kasi umabot yung
Doubling up the jab by the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya.
Umabot, kaya straight, maganda straight
That's
eh.
great stuff. He
Yan, oh.
oh!
Saan
That is
ka?
it. Gone. See ya. You are done. Out of here. Fight over. One
Nakita niyo
punch
yun?
over.
Yun o. Pusang ka na sa bibig ampo. Sa bibig boy eh. Saan ka? Pero basag-basag din mukha eh. Oh. Ganda.
This fight is now over, and Teddy, it was obvious right from the beginning which way it was going to go.
Babanagan
Oh, yeah,
ko
what a
naman
tough
si Shakur
guy.
naman. Si Shakur naman yung babanagan ko. Ay hindi, bare knuckles pa rin, boy. Bare knuckles pa rin tayo. Tapos kung babasag yung mukha ni Shakur eh. Ito akin. Gusto ko mabasag yung mukha ni Shakur, Lods. Yan o. AI versus AI? Sige. Sige, Kent, AI natin kung sino mananalo sa ano.
Good evening, everybody.
Bare
Glad you've
knuckles
made
to
the
bare
decision to
knuckles.
be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you
Pero gusto ko muna
to a
basagin yung mukha na ito
sold-out
eh.
boardwalk hall
Pasubok
in
mo na,
Atlanta.
Los. Pasubok ko na ako. Nag-enjoy ako eh. First time ko malaro
First
itong
round
bare knuckles.
underway in this scheduled 10-rounder.
Mamaya, Los, ano tayo? AI tayo.
When you have a lot of speed,
Gusto ko
how
basagin yung mukha ni ano
effective
eh.
can a feint be?
Oh boy, it could be really effective because your opponent is keyed up already. Before the bell even rings, he's jumping out of his shoes. He's waiting for something to come quick. So you let him think it's coming, he's going to react to it.
Maganda ba to?
And then you go get him.
The combo lands upstairs.
Oh,
Pass is left now getting into the mix.
boy. Gusto ko basagin yung mukha na ito eh.
Has shown you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. Able to show you his blocking ability. Halfway through round number 1. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head.
Babasagin ko mukha nito ni Shakur. Undisputed boss, Pacquiao Snowboard.
Whitaker's defense did a good job there, able to avoid
Fight
that
side muna
punch.
tayo ngayon, Lods.
Committing to the head work, you see him go there again.
May Crawford naman dito, Pacquiao. Next nito, Pacquiao Crawford tayo. Pero fight night.
Frustrating his opponent with
Mga
great
Floyd Mayweather
defense.
talaga to.
Good work defensively by Pernell
Tamaan ako, boy.
Whitaker. Plus,
Straight.
he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
Basag na yung mukha ni Shakur. Ika, boy.
Last 10 seconds
Babasagin
of
ko
his
sa
first
straight, boy.
round.
Yakap siya. Basag na yung mukha eh.
Teddy, do you think the sport needs a national or international governing body?
Yeah, it's the only major sport, at least it used to be a major sport, that doesn't have that. And there's no unilateral control. And when there's no unilateral control across the board, well, you have too many spots that are weak for the sport, spots that do not serve the sport.
You know you're not winning this fight, okay? You're not winning. He's beating you.
Game.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway.
Game, Lods. Game. Basagin natin yung mukha.
Look at the mess in the ring right now. Whitaker's cut is just painting himself.
Yeah, it's a good thing. At least we think that judges are not influenced by the way a fighter looks. Because if they were, no rounds are going in his favor.
Oh, boy.
Showing you some defense there with the block.
Ayaw
Whitaker's
na
being
sumuntok
very
si Shakur.
patient here, but it's with a plan in
Shakur na
mind.
Shakur
Yeah, it
to
is with a plan in mind, and that's why he's such a successful fighter. He's trying to lure his opponent into a mistake.
Unable to score with the uppercut that time.
Wawalat yung mukha mo. Fight night ka na pala, Lods. Uy, swabe. Andiyan ka pala. Tinay lang natin, Lods. Tinay lang natin.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Halfway through round number 2.
Nag-i-enjoy ako dito sa bare knuckles, ha. Basag-basag yung mukha, eh. Ayaw talaga sumuntok ni Shakur, Lods, oh. So, pare sa totoong buhay, ayaw sumuntok.
Has is showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo.
Tamaan, boy. Tamaan.
Scored well with that straight left. You can see he's
ko
trying to
matimingan sa
score
ano,
up top, but off the mark there.
Back to the body.
Boy. Ano na?
Just 10 seconds to go here in the
Takot na
second round.
makipaglaban ang
Oh, and he
pusa.
returns fire with a left hand.
Naka, natamaan
He
ako
just
dun,
missed that shot up top.
Timingan tayo dun.
Do you want this fight? You want this
Basag
fight?
yung mukha ko, tinay-
Listen to me. Do you want this fight? You gotta stay busy out there. You are losing this fight because you're not throwing any punches out there.
Tingnan natin si Tank. Tingnan natin yung itsura ni Tank, Lods. Tingnan natin yung itsura naman ni Tank. Thank you for the share. Thank you. Ano? Basag na din pala yung mukha ni Tank, boy. Game na. Babawi.
And round number 3 is underway.
Grabe yung damage itong bare knuckles, no?
Whitaker's now in a spot that many fighters have faced numerous times, and that is, how do you deal with seeing your own blood and knowing that you have incurred some serious damage? Look at that cut around the eye.
No, for a fighter to be able to move to the top, he's got to
Shakur,
be
let's go,
tested in a
Shakur.
lot of areas. Sometimes the test comes when he's hurt. He's hit on the chin. He's dropped for the first time. Sometimes the test comes
Ayaw
when you
maluntok
drop
ni
the other
Shakur,
guy.
boy.
He gets up and he comes at you. And sometimes the test comes in the form of a cut. When you see your first blood, when you see it that it's your blood. How do you behave? We're going to find out right now.
Marami na ring fighter. Yes, Los, medyo madami na. May mga binawas din sila. Walang mga Morales dito, Marquez. Ganun. Pero okay na din kung gusto mo matry talaga yung ano.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect.
Let's go. Ayos sumutok ni Shakur, boy.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Super two-punch combo by Vinny Paz. Paz is giving us a taste of some of that athletic ability, that hand speed right there. Good combination.
And his opponent, though, now is going to have to show us that he could do something to sort of, you know, adjust to this, to counter this. And that's going to be controlling range and timing, because he can't match up with the physical hand speed.
Focus! Focus!
Unable to land clean by Vinny Paz.
Puro na lang ilag to, boy.
Good step back counter punch there. And we come to the end of the round.
Basag na yung mukha ni Tak Davis. You're making it hard for him to hit you. Basag na rin yung mukha. Tingnan natin kay Shakur. Kay Shakira. Ayan na si Shakira, oh.
Get him. Go out and fight this guy. You understand what I'm saying?
Nadulog sa jab
Interesting
yan.
first 3 rounds we've seen so far. Whitaker's willing to engage in the fight. He's willing to throw punches, but he's losing every round.
Yeah, I mean, you can throw punches, but it's kind of like spitting in the wind. You know, you could spit, but if the wind's blowing at you, it's going to come back and hit you in the face. And that's exactly what's happening here. He's throwing punches from the wrong direction, from the wrong distance, and they're coming back and hitting him right in the face.
Good boy.
Vinny Paz was able to avoid that punch.
Come on.
Well, his opponent is opening up and
Lods.
coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I
Kung
think
gusto nyo
some counterpunching
i-download to Lods, may ano ako, may tutorial ako
not on the
dito.
front end, but on the
Fight Night
back end.
Forever para to, Fight Night Forever. Fight Night Forever. Really ka, boy.
Just like that. Just like that.
Good
like
solid
that.
1-2 by Vinny Paz. Halfway through round number 4.
Ayaw sumuntok ni Shakur, boy. Saan ka na to, Shakur na to?
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Vinny Paz.
Ayaw sumuntok ang pusa. Shakur na Shakur eh. Shakira na Shakira eh. Shakira na Shakira ulit eh. Tamaan ka tuloy, boy. Shakira ka ha.
Just not there. Straight right hand off the mark. Good combination to the body. And that's the end of round 4. Let me paint this picture for you. You got to figure out a strategy and take your fighters down to one eye.
Well, I hope that he read some history books, or he watched a movie named 300. You saw that movie,
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
you? Great movie about the Spartans where they were outnumbered and they had to get the terrain right to fight the fight. They had to get into the mountains where the greater forces, the great army could not be the great army. They could not get in there and battle where they could take advantage of their superior forces. That's what he's got to do. He's got to move the fight into a portion of the ring where he will not be vulnerable on that side.
Not able to land the headshot.
Ayaw talaga may pagsutukan ni Shakur, boy.
And you
Boring
see
talaga
what
to
he
si
can
Shakur.
do when
Boring
he sends
talaga.
that right to the head.
Pati sa game, boring.
Paz is hitting the mark right now. How precise was he there with that 3-punch combo?
Come on, get focused.
See, that's some fine defense right there. I love that block by Pernell Whitaker. Vinny Paz is well off the mark that time. I like
Usang ka
this
lang
kind
sa
of
lag
defense,
to.
Teddy. I like this
Sumalag
kind of
na
guy
lang
that just says,
sumalag
go
ang
ahead,
pusa.
think you can try to hit me up top. You can't. Great movement.
Very good movement, very good vision. He sees everything. To do this, you have to be very
Wala doon,
calm.
salag din na
He's
siya na
very
salag eh.
calm, he's very in control.
Effective, hindi umabot yung hook ko Lods eh. Ewan ko bakit ganun, dahil maliit si Tank.
That's a
Kaya
forceful
jump
two-punch
straight yung
combo by
ginagamit
Vinny
mo.
Paz.
Thank you sa pag-follow, Zach. Thank you.
Tried to
Ayun,
land
Lods,
that
oh.
upstairs and was off the
Hindi
mark.
umabot yan, Lods eh. Yung hooks ko hindi umabot. Ayun o.
Come on now, move.
Pero
Pernell
kaya
Whitaker's got
jump straight
something to think about
effective
now.
eh.
He
Ayun o.
just threw a punch and had
Ayun,
one
tumama
coming
na isa.
right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter.
Uppercut. Uppercut. Ayun.
Move your head.
Dwight, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Wala, ayun
10
yata
seconds
sumuntok
of
talaga.
this fifth round. Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs.
Wala, tapos na.
Vinny Paz's power punching tonight has been on the mark throughout. You almost wonder if his opponent can take any more.
Yeah, well, you wonder if his opponent gets insulted if you miss him. I mean, move your head.
Wala siya nakuha yata round eh. Round 10 pala to. Matagal pala itong laban na to.
Oh, he
Kanina
just
si Ryan ay
misses with that
pagsabayan.
headshot.
Laglag eh. Laglag
Paz
kay
is
Tank.
throwing wide punches. If I'm standing
Tayo
opposite
sumuntok
of
kasi,
that,
hindi na
let's
open.
jump on.
Yeah, well, if you're the fighter, that's where you have to be kind of like...
Minsan lang na-open
that
Lods eh.
where you take a picture and you say, okay, remember that,
Ayun na,
and the
puso na,
next
nakaunta
time,
ako dun, oh.
bang, I'm going to take advantage.
Ayun, nahuli
By
ng jump.
Vinny Paz.
Thank you for the share mga Lods ha. Thank you.
And you can see he
Yeah,
wanted
Paco.
to do that as he holds on there.
Boring to si Shakur talaga.
Punch. That's it.
Kahit sa game, ayaw manuntok. Oh, ang galing pa mag minsan na matamaan eh. Oh,
Halfway through round 6.
boss, PC to Lods, PC.
Good job with another left
Fight night
hand.
forever to Lods. Fight night forever. Oh,
Paz's punch didn't come
kung
close.
gusto i-download Lods ha, may tutorial ako na ito Lods.
Comes right back at him with a left
Video lang, may
hand.
video tayo dyan, Madali lang to Lods, madali
Paz's
lang.
combination punching is just
malalaro
perfect
yun
there. 3 punches landing.
Oh, yun, nakatama yung hook ko. Ayaw kasi niya sumuntok, Lods talaga. Tinan nyo. Paisa-isa lang yan sumuntok. Oh, paano mo matatamaan yan, di ba?
Whitaker's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. 10 clicks of the top. Parries that punch intended for the head. They trade shots. He comes back
Wala
with a
siya
right
nakuha round
hand.
eh.
And that's the end of round 6.
You have
Paz's plan has not changed 1 ounce. We've seen him have great success all night,
Round
fighting
7
out
na.
at range, fighting in a
Bowling,
safe
bowling.
area,
Ooh.
but yet still scoring. What does his opponent have to do?
Well, there are opportunities for his opponent. What he has to do is beat Joe Montana. They believe he's a quarterback. Yeah, you know, Montana wouldn't throw the ball to where the receiver is, where he's gonna be. Well, his opponent's stepping back. So throw the punch behind him. Let him walk right into it.
And what a clever combination
Ika
by
dito
Vinny
sa bayan na
Paz.
tayo kasi. Patay tayo dyan.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going
Magsayo
upstairs.
versus wala si magsayo dito, Lods. Sunod dito, Lods. Ano tayo? Pacquiao Crawford tayo. Request yung Lods. Adyan pa ba yung nag-request ito, Lods? Yung
Return to
Pacquiao Crawford.
sender. He gives him back one of his own.
Ayaw makipagsuntukan ni ano eh.
At the halfway point of round 7.
Bigay ka.
That's what I want to see.
Ayun na, patay
what a
tayo. Yun
turnaround.
lang,
You never
natimingan,
know what's
boy.
gonna happen in this game.
You're never
Timingan, boy.
supposed to take anything for granted, never assume anything. They tell you that in life. In the ring, you get taught that real fast.
He got caught by a big shot.
Nakaganti boy. Pero
that
gusto
shot.
ko. May inuwi lods, may inuwi lods.
Left and right. Left and right. Come on, baby.
Oh,
That's
mamaya
the
lods,
work on that
nakatali
gym.
inuwi
Good
tayo
job,
lods.
boy. Good job.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there.
Ayaw talaga may pagsuntukan
Good
ito.
defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. On the mark, the counter punch by Pernell Whitaker.
Umahabol na siya lods kasi wala siya nakoklaut kanina eh. May pala siya bukabawi.
Targeting that head with the combination punching.
Hands up, champ.
Walang gloves, basag-basag dyan.
And round
Basag-basag na nga
7
lods.
comes to an end.
He's done. I want you to double up
Yung
that
sumali ka
jab.
sa boxing
Finish
pero
off with the hook, okay? One,
may
one,
dating
two.
ka. Ano? May dating ka.
You're doing good. You're doing good.
Ano yung dating? Anong dating? Dating ba?
As we start round number 8, chance to look
May
at
dating
Teddy's
ka? Ano yung
scorecard.
sabihin
And
nun?
nothing has really changed. He's been in complete
Go,
control
boys.
the whole night, almost getting his opponent into that desperate place.
come on.
But I don't think he has the answers.
Well, somebody
Ayoko
needs
na
to tell
kalabanin
him. I'll
to
tell
next
you,
time
the
siya,
answer,
no?
somebody needs to
Siya ko
tell
lang ayaw
him
may
that it's not
pagsuntukan.
against the law to move your head.
Marami
Make a
sa ayaw
punch
may
miss.
pagsuntukan. Ayaw may pagsuntukan ni Shakur eh.
Keep doing what you're
As his trainer is telling him, hey, just stick with what you've been doing. Yeah, but what he was doing caused him to get rocked earlier.
Yeah, sometimes you have to make an adjustment. Now, they don't feel it's time yet, but that time's coming. It's coming quick.
Sige, ayan. Sabayan na tayo, boy.
Protecting his head well with his guard. You see him
Yakap na
holding
naman,
on.
Ano? Hindi ka pala yung...
90 seconds to go, halfway through
Ano,
round
hindi
8.
ko maintindihan doon. Hindi ko maintindihan yung sinasabi mo, Josh. Ano ba sinasabi mo?
Paz is missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found.
Basag na mukha mo, tol.
Focus. Focus.
Pero lamang tayo. Si ano sa akin dyan, si Tank Davis, ha? Basag na rin naman mukha namin dalawa,
Able to
Lods.
block that away. It was targeted for his head.
Mas marami ako patama sa kanya, eh.
Uppercut.
Has his
dami,
combination
Sa kanya
punching
pa isa-isa
working
lang,
out
eh.
well there. He landed 3 solid shots. Blocks that belt line well. Good clean shot returning
Ayun,
fire.
pasang ka na,
Well
nakaup ka
done
na ako.
by Vinny Paz. Whitaker's taking more and more punishment as this round continues. This fight could be over soon.
And you just know the referee's taking a real close look at it right now. If it doesn't turn around this round, I think this will be the last.
And this round comes to an end.
Osama.
I hope Red Polka Dot is in,
Osama ka sa
because there
akin.
is
Thank you for the
blood
follow.
sprayed
Thank you,
all
Lods. Thank you.
over this ring area.
Ano fight night dyan?
Yeah, you
Jello,
wear
ano
red
to?
very
Fight night
well,
forever.
Thank you.
Good. Nice work. Listen.
Modded na to, Lods. Ano to? Fight night forever. Yes, Lods. PC. Kung gusto nyo i-download doon, madali lang to, Lods. May ano ako, Lods. May tutorial ako sa
It's
Red
been a
App, Lods.
one-sided fight so far tonight.
Puntahan nyo yung Red App ko, Lods. Nandun yung tutorial. Sobrang dali lang.
There you go.
Sobrang dali lang. Hindi nyo na kailangan install to. I-download nyo lang.
By a counter punch there.
Na-download lang to, Lods. Balagbagan na kagad.
Nice work, the left hand to the head.
Walang mobile, Lods, eh. Wala ko alam. Hindi ko alam kung may mobile. Kung may mobile plan, hindi ko alam, Lods.
Jump on it. Jump on it.
Good
Aray.
flush shot upstairs.
Easy lang yung alam ko, eh. Ayaw talaga manuntok nito. Ayaw manuntok ang pusa.
He tried to nab him up top, but was
Pacquiao
unable to
Crawford
connect.
tayo after nito. Bare knuckles din, Lods. Bare knuckles din tayo para basag yung mukha ni Pacquiao.
Halfway through the 9th round.
Ayaw may pagsuntukan talaga ni Shakur, Lods. Round 10 na, oh.
The left hand coming into play by Pernell Whitaker.
Round 10 na, boy. Round 9 na, oh.
Scored well up top.
Hindi ko ma-counter kasi ayaw sumuntok, eh. Si Ryan, ang dali i-counter kanina. Suntok na suntok din, eh.
Not able to connect with the uppercut. Accurate hook.
Side, side, side.
Accurate siya kaso ang tipid niya manuntok. Kaya hindi siya makascore sa akin.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand.
Come on, kid. Focus now. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Napagod na ako sa kanya. Sa kabula. Suntukin ko din ng referee. Patay tayo dyan. Salbahe ka talaga naka-bare knuckles ako.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot.
Pag sinuntok ko yun siya. Uy, nahilo boy.
And this round
comes
comes to an
end.
He just cannot get out of the way of these headshots. Time and time again, his opponent has been landing. Whitaker's looking for the answer. He's yet to find it.
Kaya natin yung mukha ni Shakur Lods.
Come on now, suck it up. If you want to win, you got to dig where you never dug.
Ganda.
They've met up for 9
Thank you sa pag-follow. Rio ba yan? Rayo pagbasa. Salamat ko sa salamat sa pag-follow. Mga Lods, sa ano din tayo ha? Live din tayo sa Red Up ha? Full screen dolos, may camera pa. Kaya dalawin nyo din sa Lods. Dalawin nyo din. Ano may daya? Ano may daya to, Lods? Para saan to? Ayaw lang malutok ng kalaban. Wala na, pagod na si nakakahabol eh. Wala siya nakuha ang round, Lods. Tingnan natin na score, Lods. Wala siyang score eh. Kasi pa isa-isa lang yung suntok niya eh. Kahit mamalakas siya kung isa lang yan, wala din yan. Ayaw niya may pag-engage eh. After nung Lods, Pacquiao, Crawford, request din yung Lods eh, Osama. Request din yung Lods, nauna siya sa'yo. Pagka next naman yung Lods, Game name, Fight Night Forever, Lods.
Little head hunting with the left. All right, here we go. Last 60 seconds of the fight.
Ayaw may pasutukan ng pula. Ayaw talaga oh.
Vinny Paz's punch is far off the target. How about a return to sender with the left hand?
Bawasan natin yung round nito, Lods. Masyado mahaba eh. Bawasan natin yung round nito.
Solid right by Pernell Whitaker. Sweet combination by Vinny Paz.
Yeah, I like what I see. I love what I see, baby.
Ang dami ko patama oh. Ayaw niya kasi may pagsuntukan lang eh.
Easy fight to score from start to finish after that effort.
Well, you never know in this sport with the scoring, but this is one you know.
We're going to know in moments here as we send it up to the ring.
Kung nagtaka ka pa, Shakur, nagtaka pa si Shakur. Nagtaka pa siya, ayaw manuntok eh. Kaya yung score. Kaya yung walang nakuha ang round.
And it's nice to see when not only all three judges have it for him, but your scorecard agrees.
Pacquiao, Crawford na tayo, Lods, ito. Teka, paano nga yun? Teka lang nga, hindi ko makita. May corner yata yun. Settings. Kaya lang, Lods, ha? Ayun. Dapat greatest of all time din yan. Ito, bawasan natin to. Gawin natin 7 lang. 7. Tama lang yan. Tapos yung damage. Dagdagan natin ang damage, Lods. Boxer power. Dagdagan natin. Para talagang mag-iingat talaga, di ba? Boxer physical damage. Yan. Toughness. Okay na yan. See. Okay. Yun o. Ayun na. Pacquiao may weather na tayo, Lods. Ito, basagan ang mukha talaga to, Lods. Let's go. Yan na. Pacquiao may weather na to, ha. So, sa welterweight tayo. Pacquiao, ano pala tayo, Lods? Teka. Pacquiao Crawford pala tayo. Pacquiao Crawford. Yan si Pacquiao. Yun o. Crawford. Ayun si Crawford. Ayun si Crawford. Yun, let's go. 93 din pala si Crawford. Tingnan natin Lods kung ubula tayo dito.
Hi everybody, so glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside
Skip na, yan na.
the opening bell. Round one underway of this
Matangkad pala si
scheduled
Crawford bro, kay
7-round.
Pacquiao no.
Teddy, I assume many times in your career you were instructing a fighter that
Greatest
was
of all
going to
time
face a
difficulty nito,
fighter
Lods, ha?
who just had the longer reach,
Yari
flat
tayo
out had
dito.
it. What did you tell him? What did you try to cement in his head leading up to that fight?
You know, sometimes you get caught up when you're fighting a fighter with those great,
Lakas mo na.
outstanding physical attributes like tallness and height, reach advantage. You start to think that only one way is the way to go. You got to force yourself to work your way in. I remind myself and I remind my fighter that you can step out and make the taller man give up his height. Walk him into traps.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Chico Corrales with a big right hand.
Ang ganda naman nung ano. Ang ganda nung counter ni Crawford.
90 seconds to go here in this round. Scores up top with a left.
Just like that.
Ayun, tama ng ano. Tamaan mo yung straight. Diyan tayo dyan.
Straight right was lined up, but he missed.
Masyado maingat itong Crawford Maingat yung Crawford boy Nako yun. Kanta ng counter ang pusa. Hinahinay sa suntok. Pagod agad. Sige Lods. Masyadong mainit si Biscuit. mainit.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Like the way he was able to hook to the gut there.
Nako!
Last 10
Grabe
seconds.
yung katawan, Lods. Ano?
Teddy Pacquiao has been in some
Ang laki ni
great
Crawford. Wala
action
talo
fights.
tayo.
Defensively, are there
Thank you
issues
sa pag-follow, Lods. Thank
Well,
you.
he's getting better in those quarters, but sometimes he'll jump in, sometimes he'll lunge a little bit. Leave holes that opponents can
Masyado
fill.
mainit si
But for
Biscuit.
the most part, his speed gets him out of trouble.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away.
Ayaw di kasi maluntok, Lods tinan mo. Pag hindi ko sinusuntok, ayaw di maluntok Ay, itatry ko hindi maluntok Kung susuntok ko yun. Isang suntok lang, dalawa.
And now just wasting away some time with that clinch.
Bongbong versus Duterte next. Tayo tayo dyan. Mark, thank you sa pag-share, Lods Salamat. Ba't yung mga hindi naman sa pagiging laba, yung mga itim talaga,
Gets rid of that. It was
maano
intended
sila,
for his head.
maboxing sila, hindi sila wala sila parang Mike Tyson na, Si Mike Tyson na yata itim na, yung pang balagbagal,
Through this round,
More sila, yung calculated yung game, nila, yung style nila. Binubutuloy ako. Hindi pwede tumali. Binubutay Manny.
Pacquiao's crushed by a huge uppercut. Pac-Man scores with an uppercut.
Saan lakas nun boss, uppercut natin.
Pacquiao's just
Ayun,
punching
nakatama.
air that
Salamat
time.
dun,
His
salamat.
opponent was able to get out of the way.
Ayun, nakatama yung uppercut pala yun. Uppercut. Ganda pang counter ng uppercut Uppercut. Ayun, sayang kung pumasok yun. Tamaan yun. Aboy.
Just 10 seconds to
Akin
go
yata
in
yung
this
round na to.
round.
Akin yung round na to, Lods, Marami akong patama yata
Listen to me.
Yes, Lods, ano to?
Best defense
Bare
is to
knuckles
throw
mode,
punches.
Lods.
You
Walang
need to
gloves.
throw more punches.
Meron din
Stop
may gloves
away.
dito, Lods.
Okay, listen. I need you to throw 3 punches. Combinations.
Tingnan natin yung mukha ni Pacquiao kung may dugo na. Tingnan natin yung mukha ni Pacquiao.
need
Alam
to
mo, ano
pull
pa lang,
ahead.
oh, may pakat pa lang. Wala pa masyadong sakitan eh.
Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best,
Uppercut.
and both guys meeting each other.
Natamaan ng kaliwa ni
stride for
Pacquiao, boy.
stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score
Baka
here.
natamaan
We're back
ako dun, ah.
underway. Teddy, what would you recommend?
Let's go,
based on
Pac.
what we're
Let's
seeing
go,
here?
Pacquiao.
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no. Actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.
Nagigil.
Digging in with a left to the
So,
gut.
inuunti-unti ako ah. Inuwi versus Wilder. Yung match lang tayo, Lods. So, yung match lang. Para maganda laban. Bata pa si Crawford dyan. Oh, lightweight pala si Crawford dito, Lods. Let's go, boy. Ayaw niya talaga may pagsabayan kay Pacquiao, yun.
Not precise at all by Manny Pacquiao.
Ganito yung mga laban nila. Para
Solid
gusto ko
left hand to the
AI
head.
na lang to. Yes, Lord. Masakit talaga to sa totoong buhay, Lods.
Good flush
The
shot by
knuckles,
Manny
grabe.
Pacquiao.
Sakit na ito.
Off to the side, a little swing
Itay daw
and a
ito
miss
AI,
going
Lods. Baka
upstairs.
mas maganda yung performance si Pacquiao. AI natin. Gusto ko mabugbog to si ano eh. Tignan natin ha. Yeah. Si Pacquiao na yan ha. Totoong Pacquiao na yan, Lods. Tignan natin. Tignan natin yung style ni Pacquiao kung kaya si Crawford dyan. Ayun no, dapat aggressive pala,
Excellent
Lods.
jab
Oh,
by
nasa
Manny
Lods.
Pacquiao.
Oy, Secret, kumusta na? Kumusta, Lods? Kumusta?
Big
Hindi,
left
Lods. Ano?
hand.
Oh, yun, natamaan kay Pacquiao, Lods. Hindi, Lods. Ano lang yan, Lods? AI lang yung ano. Ngayong AI balls na AI
I
lang.
like the way he went to the body with that hook.
Dapat pala agresibo, Lods. Oh, agresibo si Pacquiao. Oh. Secret, kumusta pala? Ngayon ka lang, ha? Ngayon na lang nakadalaw sa live mo. Okay lang, boss. Salamat sa
And that
pagdalaw,
does it
boss.
for this round. Pacquiao's enjoying a lead.
Bare
on Teddy's
knuckles yung ano,
scorecard the
Lods,
first
yung
time we
mode,
look at
Lods.
the scores ringside here
Bare knuckles
tonight.
yung mode.
Although early on here, it's
Anong
not
name
as
ng
if
game?
either man is in complete control
Hindi
of this fight.
undisputed, ano. Fight
Throwing a
night
lot of punches
forever.
here. Now his opponent is showing very, very
Hindi ka
good
na
movement.
naglalaro. Hindi
What
pa sa ngayon, Lods, eh.
adjustments can he
Ano
make
na
to
rin,
deal with that
mag-isang buwan
movement?
na.
Well,
Hindi na
Joe, when you're
nakakalaro.
fighting a guy who's smart, who's hard to hit, first of all, you got to shorten those punches up. If they're wide, they have no chance
Lods,
at all.
free lang to,
And
Lods.
you gotta go to the
Kung
one
gusto
place
mo
that's not
i-download,
moving.
Lods, wala
Guess
nang
where that is?
installation, Lods. Download mo lang.
Downstairs.
Meron akong guide, Lods. Link, tsaka guide paano i-download. Bisitahin mo yung ano ko, Lods, Red app ko. Nandun, Lods. Nandun yung ano, guide. Sobrang dali lang. Laruin nyo na, libre pa. Bago ba yan? Saan mo download? Hindi, Lods. Ano to? Luma na to, Lods. Ano na to? Modded na Fight Night champion talaga to. Tinawag lang nilang Fight Night Forever kasi nga may mga, para mahiwalay lang
90
yung
seconds to go in round number 4.
yung title kasi ito may mga bagong boksingero to eh. Sina Hailey, sina Shakur. Para ma-separate siya dun sa Fight Night champion. Yes, Lods. JK, thank you sa pag-follow. Thank you.
Manny Pacquiao
Hindi
with a
yata
big
pwede
left
sa Android
hand.
to, Lods. Wala akong alam eh kung ano, PC lang yung alam ko eh. Dalawin niyo yung Red app ko, Lods, ha. Makikita niyo doon, Lods.
Wow, look at that trading
Nakikita niyo
shots.
doon.
Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit.
Sobrang dali lang ng ano, guide.
Still not moving enough.
I mean, hindi yung guide ha. Sobrang dali lang niya i-install. Ay, hindi pala
Oh,
i-install,
he
i-download
just
pala.
misses with
Wala
that
nga pala
headshot.
installation to.
Diego
Download ko lang
Corrales,
yung
his
install.
opponent's probably looking at him right now
Yung
saying,
file,
wow, you're not
pag
changing
in-open
anything
yung
up.
file,
You know, he got
ano
to
na
a
agad,
moments
laban
ago.
na.
Now, he's
Bis,
got the
ano
same
prediction
style
mo
he's
sa
looking at
inuwi
again.
nakatali?
but he
Inuwi
got
ako,
to
Lods.
moments ago.
Inuwi
Got
ako.
to.
Nakatali
One
na
time.
expose nung
I
yung
think
laban niya
right
eh.
now it's too early to
Kakaakit
all of
ka
a
lang,
sudden
di ba
throw
nagtimbang?
everything out the window.
Parang
But
nahirapan
look
siya
for
sa
an
ano eh.
adjustment if things don't change. If he
Sa
can't
super
get away from
bantamweight
those
na ba yun
punches,
siya, no?
if he keeps having
Bantamweight ka,
problems, he
super
gets
bantamweight
stunned
na yata
again.
si Inuwi, no?
Then you might have to
nahirapan
look for
siya
a
dun eh.
change. You might have to make a change if you're going to survive.
If there was a baseball umpire
ano
around,
yun?
he'd call that a
Suka-
strikeout
suka-
by Manny Pacquiao.
Shook hair ba yan?
And now
Shook
just
hair?
wasting
Thank you for the
everybody's
follow.
time.
Thank you. Feel ko talaga knockout ang kalalabasan ng laban nila. Inuwi ako, Lods, Inuwi. Maaaring ma-outbox niya ano kasi mas matangkad siya pero sa power ni Inuwi, hindi. Once na maramdaman niya yung
Now you
power
see
ni
the southpaw pulling the
Pinoy
trigger
Lods,
with the straight left.
na ano, mawawala yung ano niyan. Mawawala yung plano niyan. Pag
Blocks the
natikman
headshot.
niya na yung suntok na yun.
Corrales is basically giving you the impression
Tuloy
that
ba yung Mayweather
he's a
Pacquiao,
little tentative
boss?
to throw punches
Ano,
based
sa
on
totoong
what
laban,
happened
sabi,
earlier when he got
tuloy
hurt.
na yan,
And he's
Lods.
got to find a way now
Kung hindi man
to not
matutuloy,
give up
malaking
the
babayaran
offense
ni
that he had
Mayweather
earlier.
Lods
He
sa
wants to
totoong
go into a
laban.
defensive mode a little
Kasi
bit,
na-
but if he gives
binayaran
up
na
that
daw siya eh.
offense, he'll fall too
Oy,
far
Alpor,
behind.
kumusta,
It
kumusta?
gets to that
May
no
link ka,
man's
boss,
land
sa
where he needs
Yes,
a
Lods,
knockout
meron,
to
meron.
win, and he doesn't
Puntahan mo
have
lang,
that
Lods,
kind of
puntahan mo
power.
lang yung ano ko. Puntahan mo yung ano ko, right up ko. Kumusta, Alpor? Kamusta na?
How about
Kamusta na?
that left hand?
Wala yata to sa mobile, Lods? Wala sa mobile? Yes.
Good biting
Feeling ko, Lods,
left
tuloy yan,
shot
mas
by
bayad
Manny
na eh.
Pacquiao.
Eh kung totoo yung sinasabi na naghihirap na si ano,
And now we
Floyd,
got a fight.
hindi
He
pwedeng hindi
fires
niya
back
ituloy
a
kasi
right hand of his
ang gagawin
own.
niya, isusaulin niya yung pera,
Accurate with
magbabayad
the
pa siya
straight
ng
left.
danyos. So, ano na, sobrang hindi niya, wala na siyang kinita, magbabayad pa siya. Yes, Lods, pwede to sa laptop, Lods.
Big shot he just
Pwede,
scored.
pwede to sa laptop. Uy!
Oh, this is gonna be
Tumba si
close.
Pacquiao, boy.
He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone
Pwede
down
to sa
now.
laptop, boss. Ano lang to? Ang ano lang nito, Lods, 6 point something gigabytes lang to.
Manny Pacquiao.
Ito, dyan, Pacquiao.
back up to get himself
Nangyari.
back in this fight. It's tough to assess, but Diego Corrales' cut
Saan
may
malalaro
look
yan, Lord?
worse than
PC,
it
Lord,
actually
PC.
is. I mean, all the
Kung
blood
gusto
is
nyo
spraying
i-download
everywhere.
Lods, ha?
Yeah, I think that's
May
exactly right. And you just wonder, and I know this isn't
Boss, sa-
supposed to play
sa
in,
ano
but
ko,
you
Lods,
wonder
Mark,
if the
nasa ano,
judges in close rounds, if they
nasa
get
right
influenced
up
by
ko,
that
Lods.
look.
Dalawin nyo na lang, Lods. Dalawin nyo na lang.
So here we are, all wondering, can he survive the start of this round after the way we saw him go down in that last round?
Well, it's up to
Salamat,
his opponent.
salamat.
Now his opponent gets a little careless and he rushes in a
Garcia
little bit too
versus
close.
Malakas.
He can get a chance to
Sige,
grab
Lods, sige,
those
Lods.
hands and tie him up. And then
After
he
nito,
can show a
inuwi
little
nakatali muna
box
tayo.
fight.
Tapos,
Pacquiao's work
Alpor,
rate
ikaw na.
is impressive, Teddy, but his connect percentage is not.
No, there's two reasons for it, Joe. One is his opponent. His opponent.
yes,
is
Lods,
pretty
ano lang
smart,
to, may
you know.
madali lang talaga. Ida-download nyo lang yung file. Tapos, extract nyo lang kasi ano siya eh,
The other thing is
naka-zip
the punch
siya,
is a
Lods
little
eh.
too wide.
Naka-compress siya. Extract nyo lang yung file, Lods, tapos pag na-extract nyo na yung file, lalabas yung pinaka-up, nandun na yung mismong game. Basta makikita nyo dun, Lods, saglit lang talaga.
Oh, and a big
Lods, paano
uppercut
i-download
from
na sa app ko,
Pacquiao.
Lods, sa Red Uploads. May guide ako dun. May guide ako dun.
Corrales' mouth is cut. You can see it's getting worse as things progress here. That could be a factor later on.
Nasaan ba yun?
Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it. Pacquiao's nailed by a
Ano
hook.
ayaw naman mo yun? May message na ako, Lods, ha?
Oh! He goes down again, does Manny Pacquiao. You gotta wonder if this could be over. Pacquiao's back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now.
Meron pa tayo, nakatali pa sunod dito, Lods. Sa CP ka naglaro. Hindi, Lods, sa computer ako, Lods,
Scored well
sa
with the
PC.
left downstairs.
Saan makita yung
Count down
right
the final
up
moments of
na
this
yung
round.
Lods? Lods, sa ano ko, Lods, sa...
Pacquiao blocks that punch.
Tawag din. Sa YouTube ko, Lods, sa YouTube ko.
And round
Ayan, Lods,
six
so
comes
nakikita
to
nyo,
an
this
end.
game PH.
Teddy,
I-type
let's
nyo sa
discuss what's
YouTube.
going on right here.
Tapos
His
makikita nyo
eye
yung
is
account ko.
completely
Yun yung pinakahuli ko
swollen
nagawang
shut.
ano eh.
What is the
Ginawan
concern
ko na
with the
ng...
referee in the ringside position?
Ginawa ko na ng tutorial, Lods, para marami na silang nagtatanong eh.
Future to this
Ng
fighter,
ano,
what
ng-
damage he
ginawa
will
ko na.
take now because he can't see correctly. It's their job to protect the fighter.
Manny Pacquiao sticking to what we've always known of him, Teddy. The style hasn't changed, even
Nelton,
though
thank you for
he
the
was
follow.
knocked down
Thank you,
early.
thank
You
you.
know, a lot of trainers
Mga Lods,
will say,
i-follow
hey,
nyo din
pat
yung
him on
ano
the
ko, Lods,
back
ha,
and
yung
say,
right
there
up,
you
ha,
go,
para,
kid, you know,
diba,
stay with
para
your
ano na.
identity.
Solid
make
tayo
sure
mga
that
Lods.
you correct a couple little things you need to correct.
Really on the mark with that overhand left.
May nag-comment, hindi ko alam kung sino sa inyo yun eh. Hindi daw gumagana. Marami na naka-download dito. Ako mismo dinownload ko ulit eh. Dinownload ko ulit ito kahapon eh. Ito nalaro ko ulit eh. Ewan ko bakit. Baka hindi niya nasundan eh.
It is. The old timers would say, you know, that's
so
the hard
relate
thing.
ako
It's
sa
to
live mo.
learn
No
defense.
problem, Lods. No
You know,
problem,
the easy
Lods.
part,
Salamat
the
sa
fun part
pagdalo.
is let your hands go. So he's got
Grabe,
the hard
dugwa na
part
yung
down.
Pacquiao, Lods.
Guess what? He's enjoying the fun part right now because of it.
90 seconds to go in the fight.
Dugwa na yung Pacquiao. Hindi, Lods. Ano to? Fight night to, Lods. Bali, ano to, Lods, ha? Fight night champions to Lord. Lord tuloy. Fight night champion to, Lods. Kaya lang nila ginawang Fight Night Forever para mahiwala yung kasi mods lang to eh. Yung mods na to, Lods, marami na siyang bagong boksingero. Sila Hailey, mga ganun. Pero hiniwalay nila sa pangalan ng Fight Night Champion kasi may mga bago nga tong mods. Sino ba gamit mo dyan? AI lang ano si AI. Kanina si ano, kaso ang tagal ng laban eh. Pacquiao. Yun, knockout na si Pacquiao. AI lang yung parehas, Lods, AI.
Manny Pacquiao
Para magkaalaman sino.
Knockout loss for him.
Yun, nagkaalaman na, Lods. Hilo pa nga, pinapatayo nyo agad eh. Tayo dyan.
It's late in the fight, and it looked like we were going to get a decision out of this.
Mas maganda yung performance ko, hindi na knockout ha.
Power makes it a knockout.
Kaya. Ito na, nakatani na tayo. Diyos ko, ito na yun. Burnacles tayo, Lods, ha. Burnacles pa rin, Lods, para maganda. Nakatani na to, Lods. Nakatani. Let's go. Nakatani na to. Nakatani na. Ayan na si Nakatani. Ba't walang Nakatani? Ayan, bantamweight pala yun. Inoue, let's go! Hanapin natin si, ano. Ayan na. Kanino kayo, Lods? Ito yun. Kanino kayo dyan? Mamaya, Lods, Gerald, meron pa kasunod nito, Lods. Tapos ikaw, Gerald, ha? Natalo si Pacquiao. Yes, Lods, natalo.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming
Sige,
you
Lods,
to the famed
Garcia siya ko
Boardwalk
after nito.
Hall in Atlantic City,
Si
New
Alpo
Jersey,
sunod dito,
where
tapos si
so many
Gerald.
great fights have gone.
Let's go.
Round number one
Inuwi
is
ako
now
dito, Lods. Inuwi ako
underway.
dito.
All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. Well, let's talk about what kind of a fight this could end up being, because as far as we see it, both guys are really
Gerald.
committed to the cause here. They want each other.
Hey, look, the old times would say these guys are harder to miss than they are to hit.
What does the orthodox fighter have to be conscious of guarding against that right hook from the southpaw? I mean, he's got his left hand out there, but a non-traditional defensive structure for him being set up like that.
Yeah, absolutely. He has to remember that that punch will come from that angle, and usually he has no danger coming from that angle. So he has to make sure when he jabs, that shoulder is up against his chin. So if the hook does come, it hits the shoulder, not the chin.
That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Kevin Kelly.
Keep pushing.
Oh, what a whiff by Manny Pacquiao. Kelly's blocking ability is doing well for him there. You see how he comes over the top with that left hand. Well-placed shot there.
Sino na? Ba't walang gloves? Ano yan, Lods? Bernacle, Lods.
Takes one to give one. Uppercut in return.
Para duguan talaga, Lods. Ayun, no.
You can see he's
Basag-basag
trying
na
to
nga yung
score up
parang
top, but off the mark
nakapikit na
there.
si Nakatani, ah.
End of round one.
Kelly's eye is shut. Teddy, what has to change?
Namamagana, Lods, oh.
Well, right now, he's got to cover up that weakness. You know,
Ay,
he's got
nakatali tayo,
to
nakatali,
make adjustments
nakatali.
for that, as you just
Ang laki
touched
ng labi ni
on. He's
Inoue.
got to move the other way. You know, move in a way where he's not so vulnerable to that punch, to
Ang
that
laki ng ano
side.
ni Inoue, ah. Labi, ah. Ayan, oh, tinan nyo naman yan, oh.
Don't stand in front of him.
Bernacle siyang, Lods.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand.
Grabe yung jab ni ano, oh. Masipag sa jab si ano eh. Si Inoue, oh. Oh. Lamang si Inoue dito,
Manny
malas.
Pacquiao
Lamang
and
si
his
Inoue
offensive
dito.
attack are somewhat unconventional, where most guys come in and you get the 1-2 or the 1-2-3 punches. There are many times
Yes, Lord,
they make a
Bernacles,
forward
ano
motion
tulad
and
sa
5-6 punches
tawag doon, mode.
are thrown.
Walang
Yeah,
gloves.
he's
Meron
a
din
guy
may gloves
that's
tulad.
on the upswing.
Para lang
Getting
ano mas
better all the
matindi yung
time.
damage eh pagka
Advanced
walang
himself.
gloves.
Before was just about
Kaya
power.
hindi ko muna
Now it's
nilagyan
about
ng gloves.
speed, it's about combination. It's
Doc
about
Riel,
all the
thank you for the
things that
follow.
you need
Thank you.
to stay a champion. Not just be a champion, stay a champion.
Halfway through round number two. He missed with that headshot.
Parehas maingat yung dalawa eh. Sino ito mga doon? Si Nakatani? Parang ganito yung mangyayari kay Nakatani ah. Parang ganito yung mangyayari kay Nakatani. Sige Lods, may gloves. After ito may gloves. Sige Lods. No problem lang Lods.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time. And it
Duguan na
protects
si
his
Inoue
head.
Lods. Duguan na si Inoue.
10 seconds remaining in this round. Kelly's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. This round comes to an end. A round in which this fighter threw a lot of punches, didn't land a lot of punches. I'll tell you, what advice can you give to him if you're the trainer?
Well, first of all, deal with the
Dalawang jab yun,
psychological part.
tatlo.
Joe, don't forget,
Pumasok na, tatlong jab, meron pa sa
75% of his
katawan,
game
no?
is psychological.
Lamang na lamang si
Don't let
ano
him
Lods.
get discouraged, because even though he's
Lamang
not
na
going
lamang
to
si
say
Inoue
nothing,
dito.
in his head, he's starting to get discouraged.
Yung
Just say to him,
Nakatani.
hey, listen, you're going to
Naramdaman yata yung power
shorten
ni
him up a
Inoue
little
Lods.
bit, and you know what? He's moving his head, so go to the body.
White Heart,
Because now you're
Manuel,
gonna hit
thank
him
you
a
for the
little in the
follow.
body,
Thank you
because
Lods.
the body's not
Salamat,
moving.
salamat.
Manny
No!
Pacquiao,
Ayun lang, natamaan yung Inoue Lods. Knockout yung Inoue Lods.
Big punch there.
Knockdown yung Inoue Lods. Pusang gala.
Right now, he's thinking about whether or not
Knockout
he
na ba
wants
to?
to do this as a living.
Grabe oh. Ayan, binilaan yung Inoue. Makakabangon pa ba to? 3, 4, 5,
So he
6. Ayun,
goes
nakabangon
down,
pa.
but able to get up to his feet.
Seiko, thank you for the
What's he
follow.
thinking about now?
Thank you.
Well, right now, just surviving.
Yun
but
lang.
If he survives, then he
Ginulat
better
yung mundo
figure
dun,
out
ah.
why he was put on the floor.
Able to get rid of that one.
Ginulat yung mundo dun mga Lods.
Left and right, left and right.
Boss, ano to Lods? Fight Night
halfway
Forever.
point of this
May
third
tutorial
round.
nito Lods sa ano ko
Well,
Lods.
I don't know if he's hip to the
Baka
idea
gusto
of
nyo
becoming a
i-download sa PC
counterpuncher,
lang
but
to,
I
sa
get the sense
PC.
you'd agree with it.
Yeah,
Nasa
definitely.
Red
I
Up
mean,
ko, Lods.
he's got the perfect platform. The
Dalawin
perfect
nyo lang yung Red
form
Apple,
for it.
makikita
The
nyo yung
guy's
tutorials
walking in
dun.
right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Oh, Roy. Mag-iingat ka dyan Inoue. Grabe pala yung ano.
He's showing what a skill
Yung counter
fighter
ni
he is with the
Nakatani Lods.
counterpunch.
Well, the old times used to say when you come in there with
Konti lang malupit yung Nakatani, pero solid, boy.
He made him tie his shoelaces right
Laki
there.
kasi.
That was not well targeted by Manny Pacquiao.
Hey, Ernesto, kumusta ko din pag gumawa ako ng homemade crispy bread roll ko with hidden cheese inside pag oy, sarap naman. Sana all.
A
Enjoy
well-placed
eating
left
Lods.
hand up
Mabutom
top.
mabutom na naman ako nito.
Come on, keep
Yes, Lods, may ito, pero inuwi ako dito, Lods.
And that's the end of round
Wala na,
3.
warat-warat yung mukha ni Inoue.
Put some water in you.
Tayo tayo
You're
dyan,
good.
Inoue.
You all right? You okay, right? Breathe for me. Now listen.
3 rounds completed here as we take a look at
Wala
Teddy's
nakuha
scorecard
lang
for
si
the
Inoue
first
mga
time.
lods. Round 4 na, round 4.
What a great job. He gave one right back in
Inuwi
return.
ako, Lods,
Nice work
inuwi
by
ako.
Kevin Kelly. Right to the belt
Teka
line.
lang, Lods, ha? Tingnan ko lang ito. Anak ko umiiyak eh. Balik ako, Lods. Balik ako. Tuloy-tuloy na yung laban niya.
Pacquiao's coming out here after being knocked down in the previous round. How important is it for him to be cautious here, to make sure that he does have his legs underneath him?
You know, it's a little bit of a double-edged sword there, Joe, because if you're too cautious, hey, your opponent, he reads it. You're not in that ring alone, you know, and then he's going to get more aggressive. So you want to go out there, maybe feint him a little bit. Let him think you're okay. Let him think you want to go after him. Let him think you want to engage a little bit, and then wind up boxing, staying on the outside, buying some time.
Sino labas? Pusang gala. Yari na yata. Tayo ah. Na-lockdown na si Inoue, Lods. Patay.
He is not in
patay tayo
good
dyan,
shape.
boy.
He could be on the deck
Ang
in
tangkat
moments.
kasi ni Nakatani, boy. Nagamitan ng height si Inoue, oh. Junto Nakatani na ba? Dito sa game, Lods, para ko, Lods. Bugbog na si Inoue.
Pacquiao steadies the ship here now. Boy, he was hurt, but right
Wala
now,
na, basag
back
na
to
yung
what
mukha
he's
ni
used to
Inoue,
be.
Lods.
Yeah, but he better be
Patay
careful
tayo
about
dyan.
what he was used to being, because that's what...
Yun lang,
Oh,
boy.
he is
Na-uppercut.
stuck. He could
Ang
go
haba
down.
kasi. Ang haba ni Nakatani.
And round 4 comes
Basag
to
na
an
yung mukha ni
end.
Nakatani, pero tinan natin
Kelly's
yung mukha niya.
cleverness has really shown up here tonight. He's been just outsmarting his opponent, hitting these headshots, doing it from range.
Sa
If
totoong
this
laban,
is to
Lods, kay
turn
Inoue
around
ako,
towards
Lods.
the end of this
Pero
fight,
dito,
how will it
si
happen?
Inoue ako.
Well, what he has to do, his opponent has to start
Kaya natin yung mukha
timing
ni
his
Inoue,
jab a
Lods, ha?
little
Tingnan
bit.
natin.
You know, there's two
Tingnan
ways to take away your opponent's jab if it's controlling range. One is with your own jab,
Relax.
the other is with the
Relax.
right
Ako,
hand.
itsura na
Start
ito,
chucking
boy.
right hands over it.
Wala
Make him
na.
a little afraid of using that
Nangyari,
jab.
Inoue.
Great job of protecting himself. He's
Ulit
keeping
Inoue na.
his guard
Ako,
up
Inoue
very,
din ako
very
dito,
well.
Lods, sa
Teddy,
totoong laban.
does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put
Kasi
it into
umakyat
the
na si,
equation
ano,
where
Lods, si
whatever
Nakatani.
you're doing, it has to be
Nahirapan siya
technically
sa
right.
huling laban niya,
Now you
Lods,
put
hindi
speed,
si ano yun,
you're
Lods,
doing
ha?
it even better. You're
Hindi
doing
si
it at a
Inoue yung
higher
kalaban
level.
niya doon. Nakatani ka ba? Nakatani ka?
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect.
Ako,
Good
Inoue
looking
ako.
counterpunch.
Ayun na, bumabawi na. Natamaan din si Inoue dun, ah. Yes, Lods. Maganda talaga laban doon. May babagsak dito, Lods. Ang pamatay niyo yung yung Nakatani, yung malayong, ba, straight ba yun? Basta may nakita ko sa kanya, hindi ko na maalala eh. Grabe. Hindi, Lods, hindi, Lods.
Now he
Hindi
ties
to
up
online,
there.
Lods, hindi online.
Halfway into round number 5 here.
Anong ibig mo sabihin money game, Lods? Anong ibig mo sabihin? Sugal? Sugal ba? Hindi. Hindi ito sugal, Lods. Walang sugal dito.
Clinching his opponent. Nobody likes to see
Lods,
that.
sinadya natin, Lods, para basag-basag yung muka. Ayun, oh, duguduguan eh. Para magkaalaman, Lods, para magkaalaman. Kung sino ang balat kalabaw sa kanilang dalawa. Grabe, bumubulwak yung dugo pag sinusuntok si Inoue.
Pacquiao's dealing with the aftermath of being rocked, but yet he hasn't changed anything. He's still sticking with that style.
Well, that means panic has not set in. That's a good thing, Joe. He still believes he can
Solid.
get this thing done the way he
Ano ba yan,
came
boss?
here to
Pwede
get it
mo
done.
Kelly's
ibigay install yan o
chosen a
binibenta mo?
path
Hindi ko
here
binibenta,
where he
Lods.
will not stand toe-to-toe
Ano, Lods,
opposite
kung
his
gusto mo,
opponent.
Lods, meron
He's
akong
using
tutorial
very
na
good
napakadali lang, hindi na kailangan install. Download nyo lang, extract, balagbagan na kagad. Nasa right up ko, Lods. Panoorin nyo yung tutorial, napakadali lang. Puntahan mo yung right up ko.
Not straight back. Otherwise, he'll get timed.
Yes, Lods, PC, Lods, PC.
Targeting that straight left hand.
Nasa right up ko, Lods, yung tutorial, napakadali lang, sobrang dali. mas madali pa, mas, hindi, magjo-joke sana ako, nakalimutan ko yung joke ko. Mas madali lang. Download nyo na, para malaro nyo na.
Manny
Kasi
Pacquiao's
fight
doing well
Nendos
here
di na
with that
boxing.
two-punch
Mamaya
combination.
gloves natin, ang request ni R4, Ryan Garcia versus versus Oscar De La Hoya. Para magkaalaman yung awayan nila.
Now hugging on the
Wala Lods
inside.
wala akong MMA Ano lang yung alam ko Lods. Ito lang yung alam ko. Fight Night Forever. Ano ba talaga? Pabago-bago yung request mo. Ano ba talaga? Shakur at saka Ryan ba? Sige. Marami ka kasing binanggit kaya
Reaching
baka yun
the
yung nakuha
halfway
ko.
point of round number 6. He clinches when he gets to the inside.
Paano settings, Lods? Hindi, Lods. Nandito sa game nito, pag na-download mo yung game,
Needs to
ikaw na
improve
bahala,
that
Lods, kung anong
accuracy. Missed with
settings
the
gusto mo.
headshot.
Pero yung mismong game, nasa red up, Lods.
Kelly's doing
Yung
a
link.
brilliant job with his head movement.
Yes, Lods, walang gloves kasi bare knuckles, Lods. Mode lang yan, Lods. Meron din may gloves. Mamaya, lagyan ko na ng
It is
gloves.
frustrating his opponent. His opponent needs to make an adjustment of thinking right now and understand what's there,
Super.
not what's not there. We know that the head's not there, but what's there? The body. He needs to start going downstairs. That will freeze up some of that head movement.
Tapos mamaya, Lods, sino nga sunod kay R4? May sunod kay R4 Nakalimutan ko sunod kay R4. Magsalita na lang, Lods, alam mo na yan. Kung sino ka.
Wow, nice
Ayak ka,
punch
patay
by
tayo
Manny.
dyan. Basag na yung mukha
Boy,
ni
he
Inoue,
was
Lods.
hurt, but now he's gathered himself a bit.
Inoue tsaka yan, Lods. Nakatali.
So he
Grabe
puts
yung
forth
mukha.
another punishing display.
Pero maganda yung bare
He's
knuckles, Lods.
dominating
Basag-basag
this
yung mukha.
fight from start to
Sinakatali yan, Lods.
finish. In the end, is
Kaya
getting
sa
here.
Inoue.
Yeah, and his opponent's looking like he's got Everlast written on his forehead. I mean, he looks like a bag.
Naghihila mo sa dugo, mga Lods. Finish. Okay, thank you.
You gotta work. You gotta work. This is it.
Uy.
You have to work.
Kaya namamaga yung labi.
Okay.
Yung
listen,
lower
there's
lip
one
ni,
more,
Lods.
some head movement.
Pagana. Okay, round 7 last round.
They beat up one more
Anong name sa
time.
yung
The
bossing
last
tutorial?
round has arrived.
Yung Lods, paano mag-download na basta punta mo muna yung pag pinunta mo yung red app ko, Lods, pag pinunta mo yun yung pinakahuling ginawa kong video kaya nasa unahan siya Makikita mo kaagad yun, Lods.
Pacquiao's showing that walking stick right now, utilizing the jab.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Wala na, talo na sa Inoue dito.
He's got half of the equation figured
Ayan na,
out.
wala
He's
na.
throwing a lot of punches, but the more
Sarado si
important half of the
Inoue, Lods.
equation, he's way off the mark.
Yeah, well, you should talk to a golf pro. You know, if you want to hit a
Sarado
golf
yung
ball,
Inoue.
you want to hit it straight, you wouldn't stand crooked, would you? I mean, your feet would have to stand where you could hit the ball where your feet are pointing. That's the problem. His feet are crooked. They're pointing the wrong way, and his punches are going the wrong way.
Halfway point of this last round.
Ito pa.
Good step
Wala
back.
talaga. Ganda ng counter ni Katani.
Good right hand.
Let's see some more head
Ganda ng counter ng Nakatani, boy.
Final minute of this final round of this fight.
1 minute na lang, 1 minute.
Pace yourself.
Malay mo, manakaut ni Inoue to, last 40 seconds.
He just missed that shot up top. Big uppercut right on the mark.
Ano?
Last 10 seconds of the fight.
Anong card dito? Boss, pwede
Very
bang...
nice work to the head. The
Instolan?
right hand landed.
Ano yan?
A consistently strong performance tonight.
You don't have to be a calculus major to
Istolan
score this
ng
one.
games.
Just put those 10
maglagay ng
nines
games
together.
And our ring announcer is standing by with the official decision.
Anong card dito? Hindi ko magets. Boss, pwede bang pang-istolan ng games yung card dito? Anong card reader, Lods? Hindi ko alam yan. Huwag mo na dun ilagay. Lods, lagay mo na sa ano mo.
Kelly's work
Sa
tonight
hard
was
drive na
well
lang.
rewarded.
Ganun na lang
A
yung lagay.
unanimous
Walang
decision
problema.
win. Teddy, you saw it all along.
It was easy, and he saw it all along. That's the thing. He saw the punches
What's up,
come
what's
all
up?
night long. He was good defensively, and he was good with that left hand.
It was a good one
Binugbog,
indeed.
Los,
And for
binugbog.
Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore.
Ito na. Ano na tayo, Shakur Ryan Garcia na tayo. May gloves daw, Lods. May gloves na, Lods. May gloves na tawa. May gloves na. Gusto ko bugbugin Shakur, Lods. Ako kukontrol kay ano. Ako kukontrol kay ano na, kay tawag doon, kay Garcia. Gusto ko bugbugin yung Shakur eh. Nasaan na yung ano, Garcia. Ayun na si Garcia. Sa dulo pala si Garcia. Shakur. Yun o. May gloves na tulods ha. Fight Night Forever na to, Lods. Fight Night Forever na to. Anong laro yan? Fight Night Forever, Lods. Yung nilalagyan na... Ay, hindi, Lods. Walang ano yun eh. Walang storage yun eh. Walang
Good
storage
evening,
yun,
everybody.
Lods.
Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to a sold-out Boardwalk Hall in
After
Atlantic
nito, Lods,
City,
Pacquiao
New
Mayweather
Jersey.
tayo, Lods.
For our
After nito, Pacquiao Mayweather tayo. Lods, may tutorial to, Lods, ha, sa ano ko. Tawag doon sa red up ko, puntahan nyo na lang. Madali lang to, Lods, madali lang.
When a high stamina fighter is
Kanina,
fighting
ayaw
another guy who's
magsuntukan kay
very
ano
well
eh.
conditioned, is there
Parang
any
naninibago
tendency
tuloy
for
ako sa
maybe
may
some
gloves.
doubts to creep into his mind?
Yeah, there always are. Because you always want to have the edge. We're human beings. Boxers are no different. They want to say they have a little edge in that area. But they need to know that this is exactly what they're ready to do.
Tamaan ni Ryan Boy.
See that coming, champ. Let's go. You got to see
Ano
that.
muna tayo, jump straight muna tayo,
Not
Lods.
hitting his mark there, going upstairs.
Ito, Boy. Namumutla ba, Lods? Kumusta, Lods? Kumusta? Oy, shoutout pala sa nanonood sa atin sa ride na pa. Lods, i-follow mo na din yan, Lods, ha?
Halfway through round number 1.
Monday to Friday ako nagla-live, Lods. Salamat, Lods. Salamat.
A
Salamat sa
well-placed overhand right.
Kahit bugbog sarado tayo, Lods. CP, wala to CP, Lods. Dapat walang gloves para basagan ng muka. Request kasi to, Lods, eh. Gusto niya daw may gloves, Lods, eh.
By the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya.
Alam niyo naman, kayo yung bida sa live na to, Lods, eh. Basta legal gawin, pwedeng gawin. Gagawin natin yan, Lods.
I like that
Gusto
step
mo,
back
Lods.
right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counter.
Pwede,
Well, that's what happens
pwede
when
lang
you have that kind
magsabunutan
of
dito.
experience. You're calm enough to
Magsasabunutan to,
know
eh.
that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Not able to land the headshot. Nice work with the overhand right.
Max, thank you for the share. Okay yan, may gloves para real boxing. Ayun,
10
diba? Iba-iba
seconds
tayo
to
ng
go
gusto,
in this
Lods, eh.
round.
Good evening, Boss Joseph. Kumusta, Lods? Kumusta?
Come on, stay away from those. Come on, man.
And that's the end of round 1.
Kanino kaya yun?
Whitaker's ability to really step on that gas pedal a bit, just be a little more offensive-minded is really catching up with him. That
Oy,
last
nice,
round
nice,
was
Lods.
unimpressive.
It's just
Mag-comment ka din, Lods, ha? Kasi may nagsabing hindi daw gumana. Para lang may katibayan, Lods, ba na gumana. Pag gumana, Lods, comment ka doon, ha? Para may makabasa na gagana talaga. Hindi daw gumagana, eh. Sabi ko, kaka-download ko lang din ito kahapon. Dinownload ko siya ulit pala. Na-download ko na to, tapos dinownload ko ulit.
Unable to connect by the
Tapos
golden
in-install
boy,
ko, inano ko
Oscar
ulit.
De La Hoya.
Nilaro ko siya yung file na dinownload ko. Gumana naman siya. Salamat, Lods.
Effective
Salamat,
with that
salamat.
1-2.
Sana all. Libre lang to, Lods, oh. Walang bayad, oh. Download nyo na.
Oscar De La Hoya
Ganda
actually at
naman
one
counter
point in his
talaga, oh.
career produced a
Pang-undisputed style yun, Lods.
Grammy-nominated CD.
Undisputed
He
style
got
yun.
into the music business.
Ayun,
Says he
oh.
learned a little
Yung
something
counter
about
na
himself,
ganon.
and that's in the rearview mirror now.
You know, that speaks to the strengths
Ooh.
and the weaknesses of Oscar De La Hoya. You know, let's
Ooh.
deal with the strengths first of all, how diverse
boy.
he is, how
Paano,
he's
boss,
talented. There's so many things he
nasa
can do.
red up ko yung
And
tutorial,
also it's a
Lods.
weakness because
Nasa red
there
up
are
ko yung tutorial.
distractions
Punta nyo yung red
there.
up
You know,
ko.
sometimes you start to wonder, how
Mas
urgent
pogi
is
ka
it for
dito.
him to continue to
So,
be
pula
the
po.
best
So,
fighter in
salamat,
the world?
Joseph.
And maybe
Kumusta
that
lang?
urgency to have
May
to win the
camera
fight
kasi ako sa
isn't
Lods,
there
eh. Sa red
because
up.
he can
Kaya
do other things.
nakikita ko ng mga idol natin dyan. Kumusta, Lods? Kumusta?
Whitaker's just looking to get it done on the back end here, Teddy.
Yeah, he is. He's just waiting to set a trap. You know, he's
Mas
trying
pogi
to get
daw.
his opponent to
Mas
walk in where
pogi
he
ba?
can make a
Patay tayo dyan.
miss.
Mas
And
pogi
bang,
ba yung
bring
anong
it on.
katabaan? Aray! Ang tipid dito manuntok ni Shakur talaga. Tutok si Yakap.
Final 10 seconds of round number 2.
Typical Shakur po sa galang yan. Akin yun.
Whitaker's last round to me, Teddy, completely ineffective. His accuracy way off the mark,
Walang
throwing
nangyari
punches,
walang
but
nangyari
lost
sa
the
loob na
round.
yun.
Joe, talking about being off the mark. If you're traveling outside, you're lost. You need a map to find your way. He needs a map right now to find his
Yakap
way. He
na
needs
naman.
some direction.
I-attack natin, Lods. Sige, Lods. Pagbibigyan ko kayo, Lods. Attack natin. Atakin natin. Atakin ba natin? Kaso ayaw manuntok, Lods, eh. Atas ang atas. Huli ka.
He scored well after being hit himself.
Huge
Huge
ka, boy.
uppercut by Oscar De La Hoya.
Huli ka, boy. Boss ba, nagtataka ako, Lods. Hindi ko alam kung meron sa
Do
settings
you
dito.
see any way
Hanggang
in which he
isang
can
ano
take
lang,
his opponent's aggression
hanggang
and
isang
turn it
weight
against
lang
him?
yung lagpas para pwede sila maglaban.
Boxing
Pag ganyan kalayo yung weight, Lods, hindi
counterpunching.
pwede. Hindi yan
You got a guy
tinatanong.
coming
Subukan
at
natin
you.
mamaya, Lods.
No better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
And coming
So, sunod
upon
nito,
the
Lods, may
halfway
Pacquiao
mark
muna.
of this
Request
3-minute
sa
round.
It's all right. Keep moving.
Tried to land that
Let's go,
upstairs
boy.
and was off the mark.
Focus.
Go, boy. Let's go, boy.
Keep moving.
A shooting right hand by Oscar De La Hoya.
Napapagod ako, kakasuntok eh. Ayaw sumuntok eh. Takbo ng takbo eh. Nagalit kay Shakur
Now
ng
he gives a
pura.
left.
Nagalit kay
Scored
Shakur
well
ng
up
pura.
top. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs.
Na-jump straight ko siya doon. Atas ang atas eh.
10 seconds to go in this third
Talo
round.
yata ako sa round na yun ah.
Comes right back with some offense of his own.
Talo yata ako doon ah.
And that's the end of round 3.
That's it. I need another round just like that, all right? You're doing good. Keep it up.
Oh yes, Lods. Pwede siya, Lods. For example,
De La Hoya's
lightweight
out in front
tapos
as we take a
welterweight.
look at Teddy's
Pwede mo siya
scorecard for the
ilaban
first
dito.
time tonight, but they're still
Pero
in a
pag
mode
mataas na, ewan
of
ko,
just
hindi ko pa
feeling
nakikita
each
yung
other
settings
out.
eh.
Neither man has taken control of this bout so far. Nice, crisp 1-2 combination by the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya. De La Hoya is throwing a lot of punches right here, but
halika
not a
dito.
lot of them
Saan
are
ka? Takbo
landing.
pa ng takbo
And
eh.
that can be very discouraging to the guy who's throwing them because he's working, but he's starting to get a little frustrated, a little concerned that he's
Kaya
not doing
hindi ko din,
damage, as
hindi
you
ko din
said.
ano eh. Hindi ko din pinipressure kasi lalo ka makakounteran eh. Magaling kumounter to yung Shakur na to.
He
Yun!
gets to
Ayun,
it with
ayun,
an
ayun!
uppercut. Oh man, he's in rough shape after absorbing that
Ano ba
blow.
tayo?
Teddy, explain
Ayun,
this to me.
pinabalatan
Hey,
pala.
this fighter was just staggered and stunned. Now all of a sudden he's
Nagigil ako
defending
dun, ah.
beautifully.
Yeah, because he's on instinct now.
Tomar, thank you
Before
for
he
the
was
follow.
thinking,
Thank
he
you,
was
Bakit De La
overthinking.
Hoya.
That
Lods,
happens
ano lang yan,
in a
Lods.
lot of
Mods kasi
places.
to, Lods eh.
And now he's not. Now
Mods
just
lang,
naturally,
Lods. Nilagay
instinctively,
nila yung parang
survival mode
skill
is
lang
there.
to eh.
He's doing all the things, Joe,
Kaya
that
De
he
La
was
Hoya.
taught in the gym. Things he couldn't do before because
Hindi
he
nila
was worried
mabago
about
yung ano,
doing
Lods
them.
eh.
He
Yung
had too many things clogging his head.
commentator dito kasi parang hindi nila naman ginawa to yung game na to eh. Nilagay lang nila yung
Keep it up.
katawan dito ni Ryan.
Unload right now. More
For example,
punches,
Lods.
punches and bunches. Let's
For example, case to ng ano, Lods ha, ito. Case, for example, sa soft drinks, Lods. Case to ng Coke, Lods. Tapos nilagay nila yung ano, bote ng tawag dyan, ng Pepsi.
Come on now, move.
Kaya Coke pa rin yung tinawag. Yung ganon.
Oh, he
Parang ang
just
layo.
misses with that
Ang layo ng
next shot.
explanation. Ang layo. Basta yun na yun, Lods. Patay tao dyan. Ang layo ng explanation, boy. Patay tao dyan. Pero yung, yes,
10
yung
seconds to
rating
go in
niya,
the fourth.
kay ano din,
De La Hoya's swinging and missing like he's at bat
Kay Ryan
right
din,
there.
Lutz,
That
kay Ryan
punch was
din.
nowhere near his opponent. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney
yung
Island
Floyd
watching
Mayweather
one of
dito
those
Lutz,
hot dog
93.
eating
So
contests
binago
where
din nila
somebody's gonna try to eat 50
yung
of them,
rating.
60 of them.
Yung
In other
overall
words,
rating.
he's not
Kasi si
worried how
Floyd
he's gonna
dito,
feel
wala
at the
naman
end of
talang
the
mods
night.
lang din eh. Pero ang nakalagay sa kanya, 93 din.
Keep pushing.
Si Pacquiao dito, 92 lang eh.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting
Go,
tagged
boy.
himself. Whitaker's
Go.
making me real curious here, Teddy. I wonder, should he be sticking with this style after being rocked in this fight?
It's still early enough. I would say yes. You know, you don't want to panic. You don't want to just throw everything overboard. You want to stay with what
Hindi kasi
brought you here.
agresibo,
Hey,
Lutz. Hindi
he's been
agresibo
taught
to si
this not
Shakur
for
eh.
hours, not for days, not for weeks. You
Kaya
know, months
matatama
and
mo lang to
years he's
counter
been
eh.
taught this. You don't throw it out. You stay with it.
Sa counter mo lang ito masusolid eh. Ainsley, thank you
Dismisses
for
his
the follow.
opponent's headshot.
Oh,
Coming now, come on.
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go.
alright, let's go.
Oh, that's
Let's
good
go, let's
stuff.
go, let's go.
Fire it right back with one of his own. Good work by
Oh.
Oscar De La Hoya. De La Hoya's given us a good showcase of defense here tonight, especially up top. His head movement is just sublime.
And his opponent's
Masyado
cooperating
maingay si
with him a
Shakur,
little bit because he's getting
Puro na lang
frustrated.
ilag
He's
ang
looking for
pusa,
that
ayaw
big
sumuntok.
shot, and he's continuing
Tagal
to miss.
si
He's
Game,
making no adjustments. A guy's
Sir, kaya
moving
ba
his
yan?
head. You know what you
Yan,
want to do a
paano
little
po
bit?
download?
that?
Lods
Well, you
na
want
sa
to
ano
feint
ko.
him a little bit.
Feeling ko Lods
Make him
kaya
make
naman
a
hindi ako
premature
mamatake
move.
Lods.
And
Hindi
then
ko
when he
alam yung
moves
mga
either side,
ganyan-ganyan.
then you time
Pero
him with
feeling
a
ko
punch.
kaya Lods.
Don't just go
Subukan
out
mo
there
lang Lods
flailing
i-download
away.
kasi libre lang din naman eh. Yung tutorial Lods nasa red up Lods.
Good job
Kung paano
on the
i-download,
two-punch
Lods.
combo by the Golden Boy, Oscar De La
Madali,
Hoya.
sobrang dali lang Lods. Libre pa, libre. Itatry ko Lods. Ayaw may pang-engage eh.
Coming to
Round
the
5
end
na
of
pala
round
oh.
number 5, last 10 seconds.
Ayaw mo
And that's
ipagpabayan
the end of round 5.
Lindissimo, beautiful.
The start of the 6th round.
Dagdagan ko nga damage na ito, Lods. Dadagdagan ko yung damage na ito. Sa settings, Lods, para
Well off the mark
Para
by the
masaya,
Golden
Lods.
Boy, Oscar De La Hoya.
Keep working the
Papa
jab.
Vic, thank you for the follow. Saan ka mas nagaganda, Lods? Undisputed o... Ako, Lods, mas gusto ko yung undisputed. Kasi mas gusto ko yung ano niya eh. May footwork. Ito lang kasi flat-footed lahat eh. Yung parang atras,
De La
abante lang
Hoya's
talaga to
almost
eh.
looking foolish that
Pero
time.
maganda
He
din
missed
to,
so
Lods, ha?
badly.
Bago lang kasi yun, bagong game kasi yun, kaya siguro nilagay na
There you go.
mas detailed na siya kaysa dito. Pero maraming maganda din to na maraming maganda dito na wala dun sa ano Lods.
Well
Sa
off the
fight
mark
na
by the Golden
ano,
Boy, Oscar
undisputed.
De La Hoya. Halfway through round 6.
Nangingibabaw lang sa akin kasi may rank kasi dun Lods eh. Napakahalaga nung footwork dun eh. Yung angle. Dito kasi
De La
parang ano lang
Hoya's
eh,
right
diretso.
hand scores well that
Straight.
time.
Although kung basta dun mararamdaman mo yung angle Lods eh.
A very crisp combination by Oscar De La Hoya.
O Gerald, kumusta na? Thank you sa pag-follow, Lods. Thank you. Kumusta na, Lods?
Blocks away that headshot.
Nakita ko picture mo, Lods, ha? Artistahin ka pala, Lods. Artistahin yung si Gerald, oh. Let's go. Sadali ako sa counter ni Shakur, eh. Shoutout sa
Good
nag-request
block
ito.
there
Yun,
by
tama.
Cornell Whitaker.
Good job.
Working our way towards the
Ooh,
bell.
straight.
Last 10 seconds of the 6th.
Wala
3 minutes
talaga.
gone by in this round.
Deep breath. Stay with
De La Hoya's in control of this fight, Teddy. Sometimes you can just look at it and see it as clear as day. He's ahead of the
Game.
scorecards.
Yeah, I
Last
have
round,
my
last round.
scorecard
Kailangan ko
too.
i-knock-out
But
Lods, eh.
right now, he can't afford to coast because this guy is still dangerous. He has to still stay on his P's and Q's.
Saktan, Lods. Nahilo. Isang timing pa, Lods. Bagsak to, Lods. Isang open pa. Hindi ko makounter ng solid, eh. Yan, oh. Hindi ko ma-counter ng solid eh.
You took a go of it to the body but came up
Ang
empty.
galing umilag ang pusa. Oh,
Great
yeah.
work offensively landing that combination by Oscar
Tamaan
De
ng
La
hook yun,
Hoya.
Lods. Tulog yun.
Oh, you see him with the left to the head there?
Yakap, yakap. Shakur, yakap, Shakur. Shakira, yakap. Na-counteran yun, na-counteran yun. Kakagamit ko yun, bumagsak ka, Naoya Inoue.
Time is of the essence now.
Kakagamit
We've
na
reached the
kanina, bumagsak,
halfway point
binugbog
of this
kanina.
final round. De
Inakatali,
La Hoya's,
patay tayo dyan.
Teddy, this has got to drive his trainer
Binugbog ka
crazy
kanina,
because he's leaving
inakatali.
himself wide open with these sweeping shots.
Well, you talk about that old saying, leaving the barn door open, and the horses are going to go out. Well, guess what? The punches, sooner or later, they're going to come in.
A minute to go in the fight.
Oh, ayun na. Ayun, kaya pa to.
He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's still taking
Uusan ka na, oh.
The only
Gigil na
way
gigil na
right
si
now is
PCK
to
mo.
grab on a little
Di
bit,
ko talaga
stop the
manakaw to,
flow.
boy. Grabe yung cover niya. Oh, yabang pa, oh.
Oh, a nice two-punch
Yabang pa
combo by
talaga, oh.
Oscar De La Hoya.
Oh. Nahilo ka, boy. Oh. 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 Ang yabang ni Shakur, patalo na nga eh.
10 seconds to go in this, the final round. Not the most accurate
Swerte
uppercut
talaga,
you'll
oh.
see. That was a dominating performance tonight.
Yeah, this is one you would think there's no
Ako yan,
drama
panalo
in
yan.
the reading of the
Ryan yan, Ryan.
scorecards.
Let's hear those scorecards and send it up to
Ryan
the
yan,
ring.
Lods. Ryan yan, wala namang ginawa yun eh. Hindi ako hater, Lods. Hindi ako hater. Iba yung hater, Lods.
De La Hoya's dominating performance gets the payoff with the decision. A unanimous decision. Teddy, your scorecard reflects that as well.
Sino na,
It
sino
was
na,
an
sino
easy
na.
one to
Pacquiao
score.
Mayweather na
He did
tayo.
it
Pacquiao
fundamentally
Mayweather.
well. What?
Fight now. Gusto ko lang siya hulihin, Lods, kasi magalaw siya eh. Magalaw siya. Iba yung hater. Pag hater, galit tayo sa tayo. Hindi naman tayo galit. May mga ayaw lang tayo sa kanyang style, pero hindi, iba na yung ayaw mo sa kanya kaysa galit ka sa kanya. Magkaiba yung, Lods eh. Sino na ba? Sino na ba? Mayweather Pacquiao tayo. Mayweather Pacquiao. Let's go. Teka, Mayweather Pacquiao. Dito si Mayweather eh. Sa welterweight na yata si Mayweather eh. Si Manny, oh. Teka, ano to? Teka lalo sa hindi ko makita si Pacquiao eh. Pacquiao. Wala dito si Pacquiao. Ayun. Madami kasi, Lods. Madami. Kaya nasan dito si Mayweather. Dito talo tayo. Baka talo tayo si Mayweather dito. Ang hirap kalabanin ni Mayweather dito eh. Nasa si Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather. Hindi ko makita si Mayweather. Lightweight pala to, sorry. Kaya pala wala si Mayweather dito eh. Teka lang, sa hanapin ko lang ha. Ayun na. Ayun na. AI ba? AI? Sige, pwede. Mr. Wee, thank you for the follow. Sige, AI natin to, Lods. Mayweather.
Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to Boardwalk Hall and the famed
AI nga natin
Atlantic
to.
City
Teka lang, isi lang.
Boardwalk in Southern New
Start lang
Jersey.
eh. Teka, yan o. Ang kinaganda kasi nito, pwede mo siyang dito mo siya malalaman natin, Lods, ha, sino mananalo dito. Ngayon, kanino kayo dito, Lods? Ayan na. Magkaalaman na kanino kayo dito. Sinong si Atan? Sinong Atan, Lods? Ano na naman yung Mr. G?
Well,
Ano
supposed to
yan?
be fighting, but
Sino hindi
instead
ko
he's
kilala,
hugging.
Lods? Hindi ko kilala. You know? Ang ingat ni Mayweather, Lods, oh.
Power puncher against a guy who's well-conditioned. Now, early on,
Floyd,
what do you look
kalbo
for in a
lang talaga
matchup
si
like
Floyd
that?
eh.
You want to make sure that if you're with the power puncher,
Si Boss Atan hindi ko
You don't
kilala.
go out
Vlogger
there
ba yun, Lods? Vlogger ba yun?
chasing after the guy.
Hindi kasi ko
you
nakakasubaybay
use all
dyan eh.
your tools. You use your
Diyan,
jab,
laro,
and you
yakap lang
control him.
Mayweather.
You make him think about your power, so he's
Pero
not
Lods, sa
control
ito
around.
di ba sabi mo sa akin kanina, tinanong mo ako kung hater ako ni ano. Hindi ako hater ni Lods tawag dyan, ni Shakur. Pero
You can see he's trying to score up
hindi ko
top,
dito
but
gusto,
off the
pero
mark
mas gusto
there.
ko yung lumaban si Mayweather eh. Kasi alam mo kung bakit si Mayweather ang galing umilag. Pero nakikipagbakbakan. Pagka
Tucks
lumaban
those
naman,
elbows in, blocks the body
magaling.
shot.
Yun kasi iba
90
eh.
seconds
Hindi
to
ko
go
talaga
here
gusto yung
in this
style yun
round.
eh. Mas gusto ko si Mayweather kaysa yun eh. O hindi ko naman gusto si Mayweather. Hindi ko lang din sila parehas gusto. Ibig sabihin niya, kung kukumpara ko siya kay Mayweather, iba yung
Emmanuel Augustus
iba
blocks
yung
that
level
punch.
ni Mayweather sa kanya.
Pacquiao's done a good job there.
Boss,
Offensively strong.
Roach versus Garcia
Beautiful
pwede din.
game plan
Ayun,
there.
natamaan.
Out from
Natamaan
range
si
and
Floyd
into the
Lods.
power.
Just the way he and his trainer
Sa power
drew it
daw,
up
sa
on the
power daw.
chalkboard.
Teddy, I
Natamaan,
don't think he's got
natamaan.
business sticking around too long. He's landing power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night.
Lods, ano lang to, Lods? Libre, Lods. May tutorial ako, Lods, kung gusto mo lang, Lods. Sobrang dali lang. Nasa red up ko, Lods.
Scores well
Nandun
to the
yung
head
guide.
with the right hand.
Panoorin mo lang. Dalawin mo yung
Shot.
red
Now
up
he
ko.
gives a left.
Ayun na, Lods. Wala to mystery sa phone eh. Ang alam ko lang sa PC. Federal versus Manny Pacquiao. Naoya Inoue, ano na naman? Ano na pinagsasabi mo? Pwede yan sa PS3, Lods.
Well, a lot of people were looking forward to this fight, and with very good reason. When you pit these two
PS3,
guys
sa
together,
PS3
it
games naman
should
talaga
be
to.
a
Pero
very
yung
good
mods,
fight.
Lods, walang
You
mods
don't have
doon,
to
Lods.
look for either one
Yung
of
Fight
them.
Night
They are
Champions
right
lang yun.
there to
Yung
be
mga luma.
found.
Yung
And
mga
our
boksingero.
fans love that.
Ito kaya to may mods to sa PC lang. Nilagay nila sa PC. Jinky
He took
versus
a
Shakur
shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores.
versus Running Man versus Boxer. Binubula nga sila ng crowd. Binubula sila mga Lods. Patay tayo dyan, Mayweather. Binubula sila mga Lods. Yan, sa may titilala ako mga Lods ha.
Scored well up top. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand.
Let's see some defense.
Manny able to block that. Teddy, among the things that
makita
we're
yung
going to key
comment.
in on here early on in this fight is the ability to go to the body.
Very important, because what it does is stops the ability of your opponent to defend the headshots. Takes away some of that head movement.
Ayun pala.
Not able to land the... Did you see that? Pacquiao goes down. Nice job by his opponent hitting him with that power shot.
Yun na. Patay tayo dyan. Patay tayo dyan, Manny.
So the
Manny,
Pac-Man
Manny.
gets himself up to his feet and says, let's go. Bring it
Ano?
on.
Ano yun? Dapat si Bay. Sino yun?
Come on, now's your chance.
Hindi pa. Inoue, hindi pa. Inoue.
Pacquiao with a good block there.
Inoue, hindi pa. Inoue, hindi pa. Hindi pa. Lalaban yan. Manny Pacquiao yan. Ayun na. Sige. Let's go, Manny. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, Manny. Let's go.
Good stuff. He just scored the knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
Joe, that's incredible.
Wala
The
pa si
knockout
Mayweather sa
earlier
Fight Night
actually
Champion.
set up
Wala,
the
Lods. Wala.
knockdown
Wala
because
si
his
Mayweather
opponent,
doon.
He got a little reckless.
Sa pagkakaalam ko ha, pili ko wala eh.
Emmanuel Augustus is up from the knockdown, but what we
Bawi
really
ba,
want to
bawi?
look for is how he reacts in the coming
Sa
moments of this fight.
Jerbox ni Floyd. Patay tayo dyan. Let's go.
Final 10 seconds.
Oh,
Huge
Manny
left
Pacquiao
hand
yan
from
eh.
Pacquiao.
Manny Pacquiao yan,
Able
Lods.
to cover up along the
Huwag ka
belt
lang
line,
patama,
blocks
Manny.
that.
Oh, lakad, Manny.
End of that round. And the knockdown was scored. Now,
Ganda
Teddy,
nung laban
the
na yun,
fighter
ah.
who was
Let's go.
scored, how do you treat him? Do you go soft on him when he comes back, or do you get right in his face? What's the way to approach him?
Mabawi
You have to
yan.
know your fighter. You have to
Knockout
know the
eh, ina-knockout
temperament
yung Pacquiao
of your
tulad.
fighter. Some guys,
Round 3 na, round 3 na.
they just kind of crawl up into a ball and they don't come out of it if you get too strong with them.
Boss, parang
Other guys, they react
R4,
well to that. So you
okay
gotta
lang ba?
know
Mas
when it
maganda
reacts
yata yung
to
laban
first of all.
R4 na
And the
ano.
most important thing, you
Triple
have
G
to get
naman para naman
information.
Triple G
Why did he
ano.
get dropped? You had
Tawag
your
dyan,
right hand down, you gotta hit the
Triple G
hook,
tsaka
and your right
Canelo.
hand
Parang
up.
masarap yung
You'll be
laban na yun.
okay.
Triple G Canelo, masarap yung laban na yun.
Not what he was looking for. That's
Balita
a miss
ko si
right there
Floyd
by Manny
di
Pacquiao.
natay tayo dyan.
Augustus is showing us some of those
Natay
survival
tayo dyan, ano
tactics
naman,
that he's
nakita
picked
ka
up
naman ng
as
tinga.
the pro was knocked down
Yun lang,
earlier,
Pacquiao.
And now he's in survival.
And that's
Mm,
exactly
kaliwa
where
ni
he
Pacquiao,
needs to be.
isang galit na
If
si
he
Pacquiao.
wants to get to another round, and if he wants to
Para
be
maganda
able to
yun,
turn
Lods.
it around,
Maganda yun, Lods.
get
Maganda.
offensive
Feeling
later.
ko, maganda talaga yun. May Triple G dito eh.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by
Triple G.
Manny.
Ooh!
Manuel
Let's go,
Augustus
Manny.
is dazed
Let's go,
after that
Manny.
punch. Hey, I know he's not in great shape.
Ooh!
And he
Sige, Lods, after nung ano, Lods,
once again.
3-1, after ni Ivan pala,
What about this
Ivan.
time?
Ivan, after nung isang game, ano mo, sunod yan, si Floyd tsaka Crawford. Let's go! Na bodega, Lods.
Augustus is back up, but is he back in the
Ooh.
fight?
We're gonna find out in a
Ang
second
tanong, kaya niya ba
whether
si
or not he
Pacquiao,
moves his
Lods?
head. Now, if he just stands there straight and you're the trainer,
Bumagsak
you
na
better
siya,
get
Lods.
up on those
Bumagsak
steps
na.
and stop it. He's
Ayun,
not right.
natamaan si Pacquiao dun ah.
Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it.
Jump on him right now.
Walang Marquez dito, Lods. Wala. Sa Fight Night Forever, wala. Dito sa copy na ginagamit ko, Lods, wala eh.
Working well that time. He missed with that headshot.
Supa. Yes, Lods. PC to, Lods. PC.
Defense, more defense.
Kung gusto nyo i-download, Lods, ha, meron akong tutorial, Lods, na sa Red App ko. Tingnan nyo na lang.
Last 10 seconds of round number 3.
Manny Pacquiao to, Lods. Manny Pacquiao.
And
Raja,
round
thank you for the
3
follow,
comes
Lods,
to
ha.
an end.
Muhammad Ali versus Tyson. Pangatlo ka, Lods. Pangatlo ka, ha. Kumahintay mo, Lods. Ano tayo? Pangatlo ka, Lods. Pangatlo.
Pacquiao's putting on a show for the fans in this fight so far, but it's not the kind of show that his
Ivan,
corner
thank you for
wants
the
to
follow.
see. Yes,
Thank
he's
you,
up
Lods.
2 rounds to 1
Nonito,
according to your
wala si
scorecard as we
Nonito
start
dito,
round
Lods, eh.
number 4. But
Tinanggal
considering
yata.
the
After
fact
nito,
that
Canelo,
they've
Lods,
already
tapos
traded knockdowns, anything can
Tapos
happen
Mayweather,
from here on out.
Crawford,
But if
tapos
I'm
kay
the
ano,
corner, I'm
kay
taking a
Raja na.
negative, a
Muhammad
possible
Ali
negative,
versus
I'm
Mike
turning it into a
Tyson.
positive. I'm going to tell him, hey, look, you've been down now. Don't let it happen again. You
Sige, Lods,
know
sige, Lods.
what his
Salamat,
strengths
salamat.
are. Don't play into
Ako
it.
versus Casimero. Wala si Casimero eh.
Emmanuel Augustus is not
you see
throwing
there, nasaan
the
na?
power punches, Teddy. What would you say to him?
Rodel, thank you for the follow,
I would
Lods. Thank
say
you,
to
Lods.
him, what do you
Thank
think that he's going to make a deal with you? If you don't
Hilo
hit
boy,
him
hilo
hard,
boy.
he won't hit you.
Puso na uppercut ni Pacquiao, Lods.
He's in bad
Hilo boy.
shape.
Bibigay na kay Pacquiao,
You can
Lods.
see what he's trying to do there. He
Naka-recover
wants to
pa, oh.
create space. A little push, a little shove.
Pero
Why not? Get away from it.
paldong-paldo na siya kay Pacquiao, Lods. Paldong-paldo na siya. PC to, Lods. PC. Paldong-paldo na siya, Lods. Paldong-paldo.
Halfway through round number 4. Committing now to the left hand. Good straight shot. And
Ayun
now
na,
he's
natamaan si
targeting
Pacquiao. Huwag ka
upstairs.
magpatama, Manny.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs.
Get it.
Emmanuel
Rodel,
Augustus is
wala,
out
hindi
there.
yata
He
to pwede
avoided that
sa
punch.
cellphone,
And
Lods.
all of a sudden, the tables turn. Pacquiao's
Pwede mo.
rocked.
What's good for you is
Yakap,
good for
yakap,
him.
Pacquiao, yakap.
Nice strike after catching one by Augustus. That was nice.
Ooh.
He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Emmanuel Augustus.
Yeah, like running through the rain without
Ganda nung
getting wet.
laban ah.
Beautiful.
Pero lamang si Pacquiao dyan, lamang. Yes, Lods. Mod dito si Pacquiao,
Fourth
Lods.
round now with its last 10 seconds.
Yung,
To the head he goes with a left
kung
hand.
gusto nyo i-download, Lods, sana, may
What a
may
revealing
tutorial
round
ako, Lods.
we just
Libre
saw.
lang to, Lods.
Each man was able to hurt the other. You really can tell
Ganda,
how
ganda ng
much is on the
laban.
line here between these two.
Yeah, they both came here. I mean, they're in the best shapes of their career. They came here
go, Manny.
understanding what this fight means.
Sumisigaw yung tao. Come on! Galit yung tao eh, oh.
Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to
mo, boy.
connect. Manny Pacquiao's doing exactly what he told us he would do. Now, he was stunned earlier in this fight, but he's sticking to that game plan.
You know, I like that. You know, I
Kasi
want to
Floyd
see how a guy
nasaktan.
behaves under
Nasaktan
pressure.
si
He
Manny,
hasn't
oh.
panicked, you know. He still believes in his identity, believes in his talents, his
Dalawang
abilities.
kaliwa yun, ah.
And he's going to stay that way unless the guy convinces him later on.
You know, many times we talk about the fact that, hey, at least he's throwing punches, but that's all you can say in this case because he's not landing them.
Pasa pa,
No,
Manny.
they're being blocked or they're missing. They're definitely not landing clean, and you have to give credit
Grabe
to the other
kumounter si
fighter
Floyd, no?
being that good
Ganyan talaga style ni
defensively.
Floyd, eh, no?
Work the body, kid. That's right. Body shots, body shots.
Body shot.
Well
Oh,
placed
laka!
counterpunch by Emmanuel
Laka, natama si Manny, boy. Patay tayo dyan. Nahilo yung Manny, oh.
Range.
Ano, Heaven? Heaven, thank you for the follow. Thank you, Lods. Thank you. Yan na, na-corner na si Floyd. Patay ka, Floyd. Nagpa-corner kay
Needs to
Pacquiao.
improve that accuracy. Missed
Ayun
with
na,
the
natamaan na
headshot.
kay Pacquiao. Yung overhand right ni Floyd Woods masakit eh. Kitang-kita mo yun, na-stun si Pacquiao eh.
Final 10 seconds of
Pag
this fifth
tinatamaan,
round.
natamaan ng kaliwa. Kay Pacquiao pa rin yung round na yun, kay Pacquiao yun.
Augustus is right in this fight. Now he's trailing on the cards, at least in our opinion, but it's there for the taking.
Okay. Yun na.
Keep moving.
A well-timed right hand by Manny Pacquiao.
Be on the inside, champ. Come on.
He just missed that shot up top.
Ayun, natamaan ng uppercut si Pacquiao,
And he
Lods.
ties up on the inside. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Good
Yun, oh.
defensive
Nakaliwa,
skill with the
nakaliwa.
block by Emmanuel Augustus.
W jab.
Augustus's movement's
Oh.
really helping him out, avoiding that punch.
Tumata si Pacquiao.
Left and right. Come on,
Augustus
baby.
blocks
That's
it away.
Okay. That's all right. Now pay him
Oh.
back. Go pay him back.
Tumata si Pacquiao, boy.
Halfway through this round.
Nakaliwa. Bulwak yung dugo, oh.
Not
Ayun lang,
getting his
natamaan
mark
yung
there
Pacquiao.
going upstairs.
Nakatama din si Pacquiao.
Head side to side. Come on, man.
Para tayo totoong nito, commentator ah. Lipat kayo dito sa pula. Ramdam nyo yung gigil, kitang-kita mo ka. Huwag ka maingay, hoy. Hoy, Joseph. Huwag ka maingay.
And
Utay tayo
now
dyan.
he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand.
CPU mo.
and
Yes,
we're
Lord.
getting
CPU mo.
scored upon.
CPU lang yan. Para magkaalaman talaga.
Pacquiao
Mas nagugustuhan
punch
nila yung
didn't
CPU
come
lang eh.
close.
Kaysa sa akin eh.
Augustus.
Balo daw kasi ako.
Manny
Balo.
Pacquiao able to
Aminadong
land
balo.
a huge
Aminadong
uppercut.
balo. Anong umiiwas din ako doon? Ano yun?
Final 10
Umiiwas
seconds
din
of the
ako doon.
sixth round.
Oy, sige, R4. Sige, Lods. Sige, Lods.
Not able to land the headshot. All right, Teddy, let me put you back in your old job here. You're
Salamat
the
to,
trainer
salamat,
here now,
salamat.
just coming off
Yes,
the
si
round
Mayweather
there.
to, Lods.
Where
Si
Clearly,
Mayweather to.
I think he won the round, but it's a close, competitive fight that your guys
Ramdam ba,
Yeah, I
Joseph?
know what
Ramdam ba
not to
tayo
tell him.
tayo
I'm not
dyan?
telling him he's winning. That's what I'm not telling him. I want to make sure that he keeps his edge. You know, he stays smart and everything, but the only reason that I think he's up is because he's keeping the punch output. He's staying sharp
Nalilito
defensively.
yun.
You know, he's still attacking in the
Natulog
spots
ka
that
na.
he should attack. I want to keep it that way.
Tara.
Oh, a good
Natatawa ako
right
dito.
hand by
Lalay
Emmanuel
ni
Augustus.
Inuwi ang pusa. Pinatulong si Inuwi.
Augustus is
Teka sa
way off
mag-follow.
the mark.
Nag-follow
That
sa
punch
atin.
didn't have
Lalay
a
ni Inuwi.
chance.
Pati si Inuwi nakafollow sa atin eh.
Jump on him right now. Man, that's it, baby. Good job.
Hindi ko maintindihan yung message niya. Ano?
Goes up top with the right.
Oh,
Huge
Manny,
left
let's
he
go,
just
Manny.
scored with.
Let's go. Let's go, Manny.
Wow, stunned moments ago, but now somehow, some way,
Manalo Pacquiao na.
surviving well.
You know, Joe, I had a
Nakadalawang
fighter
bagsak.
once that got dropped in a round.
Manalo, Los. Manalo
And he
si Pacquiao.
wasn't doing
Agresibo
real
din si
good up to
Pacquiao
that
eh.
point. After that, he fought better. He boxed better. He fought better defensively. And when the fight was over, I said, good job.
Let's
You know,
go.
he whispered to me. He whispered, did I get knocked out? Yeah, he did. He didn't know what had happened.
Wala ka natamaan si Pacquiao.
He was fighting on instinct the rest of the night.
Amazing story. Good job protecting himself.
Mag-ingat ka na lang, Pacquiao, baka magtumba ka pa.
Keep moving. Keep
Sige, boss Arthur.
Oh, and he
Sige,
returns
boss.
fire
Salamat
with a
sa
left
pagdalo,
hand.
Lods. Bukas na ulit. Ingat, Lods.
Able to dismiss that body shot.
Let's go.
There's a straight right hand. Big shot.
Look at...
He goes down in the later
Ay,
stages of
nakapatay
this
tayo dyan.
round. He's gonna try to survive it.
Pusang ka na, 20 seconds na lang. Patay tayo dyan, mahal. Anong ginawa mo na Marquez ka, boy? Boy, na Marquez.
The unexpected final bell.
No,
As we
Marquez.
will now await to hear the judges' scores.
We thought the
Patay
styles of
tayo
these two
dyan.
guys, they would go after each other early, but sometimes too much
Nalakad
respect
yung
for each other, and that's what
Pacquiao,
it
boy.
turned out.
Tingnan natin yung strong Lods. Tingnan natin.
Emmanuel Augustus'
Lamang na si
knockout
Pacquiao,
ability
Lods, oh.
cannot be underestimated. This fight
Pusang
had
galang yan.
everything leaning
Thank you
decision.
pala sa
They were
pag-follow,
coasting
Maki
along,
in
and he
Cabo.
ended it.
Thank you.
Well, this one brings you back to the annals of the
Tumba, Lods,
sport,
hindi
the
ako
history
makapayo.
of the sport. I mean, it makes you think about the great Joe Louis when he caught Khan late in the fight. Marciano when he caught Walker
Taka lang
late
sa
in the fight.
patay tayo. Diyan na kayo pa yun.
situation here.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe
Hayop
Tessitore.
na-
That does it ringside. We'll see you next time.
Sige, Alfor, ingat, Lods. Bata dito yung lalay ko. Pasaway ka talaga na uya inuwi. Patay tayo dyan. Nagulat ako. Ito lang. Ano to? Triple G tsaka Canelo. Ito, balagbagan to, Lods. Kanino kayo dito? Kanino kayo dito? Triple G to, Lods. Triple G. Tignan natin. Ay, may pundula pala dito. May Ennis din dito, oh. Yun muna tayo. May Ortiz din pala dito. Ang dami palang bago dito. Ito, luma na to si Jacobs. Ayan, Alvarez. Tira natin si Triple G. Triple G, let's go. Si McGregor nandito din, oh. Kaya na lang sa hanapin. Oh, nandito si Si Johnny Beck, Lods, nandito din pala. Ayan na, let's go. Gumana, nice, Lods. Salamat, Lods, salamat din, Lods. Enjoy gaming, Lods. Manny Pacquiao, kakagamit lang, Lods. Natalo si Pacquiao,
Hi,
Lord.
everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening
Kakagamit
and
ko lang,
welcome
Lods.
to the famed Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New
Natalo
Jersey,
si
where
Pacquiao,
so
Lods.
many great fights have gone on.
Yes, Lods, sa PC to, Lods. May ano ako dyan sa Red Up, Lods. Meron akong guide dyan, Lods. Napakadali lang. Libre pa. Napakadali lang, Lods. I-try nyo, Lods. Ayan na. Triple G, Lods. Triple G ako dito.
Two guys who tend to go the distance. What do we look for early?
Naka, sulit, boy.
I'm looking to see who can be more consistent
Triple
in
G ako
just
dito,
one
Lods.
area. Who uses their jab a little bit steadier.
Akin mo talaga kay Pacquiao.
Keeping his hands up,
Nice
getting way of
boxing
his
naman.
opponent's effort.
Sunod na ba dyan yung Floyd versus... Yes, Lods. Floyd Crawford tayo after nito. Tapos kay Naoya Inoue after nun, Lods. Kay Fundura Ennis daw. Meron kay Torman, wala, Lods, eh. Si Porter, parang wala din yata si Porter dito, Lods.
A headshot blocked.
Wala, Lods, eh. Walang head bar, Lods. Walang head bar. Hindi gaya sa sa
Halfway through this
undisputed
round
meron.
here.
Hindi pa rin ako get over kay Lods, kay Pacquiao. Na-knockout, 10 seconds na lang yata yun.
Solid left hand.
Knockout
Able
kay
to land another
Mayweather.
power shot early on here, Teddy.
Lods, nasa
Yes,
red up ko,
we're not
Lods.
trying to keep
Nasa
up
red
this
up ko.
pace.
Punta mo yung red
I
up
don't
ko,
think
nandun.
so. If he keeps at
Marami
this
nang
pace,
nakalaro
he's
niya,
not
Lods.
gonna be
Siguro,
around to worry.
kung bibilangin ko, Lods, siguro mga 5 na may nakaka-download dyan. 5 tao na.
Well timed by Anthony
5 tao na yung
who took a step back,
nakakalaro
landed the
niya.
counter.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Let's go. Job.
And he's
Malos,
holding.
i-follow nyo na din yung red uploads, ha, para solid na tayo, mga Lods. Solid tayo doon. Bye muna, Lods. Sige, Lods. Gerald de Villa. Thank you, Lods. Ingat. Yes, Lods. PC to, Lods. PC. Margarito, Lods. Wala eh. Wala si Margarito. Sunod dito, Lods. Floyd tayo tsaka si Crawford. Tapos si Fundura, Ennis naman tayo,
everybody
Lods.
likes to see a great knockout shot to the chin. But truth be told, at this stage of a fight, the foundation for winning comes by going downstairs.
It's just
Round
like
two
the
na
old
to, round
timers
two na.
would say, Joe. You kill the body, the head will follow.
Round 2 na.
A smart and resourceful uppercut by Anthony Mundine. Big right hand.
Batay tayo dyan. Nice.
Good flush
Triple
shot
G. Let's go,
up there.
Triple G. Nahilo yung Canelo, boy.
Mundine scoring with that right hand.
Yes, Lods. Tapos na si Pacquiao. Mamaya, Lods, i-play natin, Lods. After nung dalawa, Lods, Pacquiao naman ulit tayo. Gamitin
And
natin
you
yung
see what he
Pacquiao.
can do when he sends that right to the head. Nice work, the left hand to the head.
Move your head. Muévete la cabeza.
Sige, Lods.
Commits to the
Play
straight
natin
right.
yan. May nauna lang
So he
sa'yo, Lods, eh.
decides to go downstairs
After nung dalawa,
early
ikaw
on,
naman.
and I think he'll be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a
Parang ang
well-prepared
bigat ni
fighter.
Triple G
Corner
dito.
came in here with
Parang
a
ang
good
bigat
game
ni
plan.
Triple G
They
dito, ah.
understood what they had in front of him. A guy that's going to move a little bit. Start going downstairs, taking the air out
Justin,
of the
thank you sa
tires,
pag-follow,
and
Lods, ha.
later on,
Salamat.
he'll be in front of you.
Very accurate with the overhand right. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Great hook to the head that time.
Napirkat. Parang ang bagal maluntok dito ni ano, ah.
Solid hook.
Ni Triple G, Lods, ah. Patay tayo dyan, Triple G. Kanyari.
Let it go.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Up top with the right hand.
Napirkat, boy.
Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round.
Hey, you got some of that too. Let's go.
Oh, yun. Ay, Sam, extract mo lang, Lods.
Showing
Game
off
na,
a
Lods.
real
Game na
boxing
kagad yan, Lods.
IQ in that last round.
Goods
Just
na
fighting
goods yan,
smart.
Lods.
I mean, not just reckless aggression.
Hindi kasi siya mahirap ituro, eh. Kaya
And
gumawa
talk
ko
about
ng video.
IQs, it's being led by that left jab, an educated left jab. A jab that talks a little bit, talks a couple languages. I mean, he's hooking off it, he's uppercutting
Kirby,
off
thank you
it,
for the
he's
share.
doubling
Salamat
up
Lods sa
on
inyo,
it.
Lods, ha. Salamat.
Good job.
Dalawin nyo din yung right up
Able to
natin, Lods,
dismiss
ha.
it.
Salamat, Lods. Papalo
He
na lang
comes
tayo
with a
dun, Lods.
straight right hand.
Salamat. Libre lang naman mag-follow dun, mga Lods. Salamat sa inyo. Anong gamit yung device? PC, Lods. PC ako, Lods.
Little head hunting with the left. Ortiz's trainer is telling him, hey, just stick with what you've been doing. Yeah, but what he was doing
bagal ni
caused
Triple
him
G
to get
dito.
rocked earlier.
Yeah, sometimes you
Ngayon ko
have to
pala
make
ito
an
nakikita si Triple
adjustment.
G na ano,
Now,
eh.
they don't
Dito sa
feel
game na
it's
to.
time yet, but that time's
Bagal.
coming quick.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Tamaan, boy.
Overhand right can be so effective. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Oh, he just misses with that headshot.
Sapa.
Ortiz's left landing well. Not much action as he just
Nahilo
ties
yung
up.
nahilo si Canelo, boy.
Headshot lands with the
Nakasangsak
hook.
ng Canelo.
He got
Ito, nahilo
hit,
siya
but he
kanina,
sends
eh.
it right back.
Ganda ng counter ng Canelo. Ano ba to? Triple G pa naman ako. Thank you din, boss. Nag-enjoy ka ba? Nag-enjoy ka?
Nice solid left hand scored by Anthony Mundine.
Salamat din, Lord. Salamat din. At least yan, di ba? At least yan, marami na tayo nakakalaro
Great
dito.
stuff. He fires
Anak,
one right
matulog ka
back
na.
after taking one. Gotta love the
Inuwi,
work by
nahanap ka ni
Anthony
nanay mo.
Mundine.
Tayo tayo dyan. Nanay
And
ni
now he's
Inuwi ang
targeting
pusa.
upstairs.
Nanay ni Inuwi ang pusa. Anak, matulog ka na daw.
And the round comes to an end.
Deep. You're in control of this fight. But don't get careless.
Nanonood pa daw siya.
Ortiz is up
Nanonood pa daw
around
siya.
here after 3 rounds.
Ikaw lang
on
yata
Teddy's
mag-isa.
scorecard,
Ikaw lang
but
ba
really
din yan?
nobody has
O iba yan?
distinguished
Iba ba yan?
themselves
Ibang
in
tao
any
ba yan?
great
Nanay
amount.
ni Inuwi. Lods, hindi ko pa alam, Lods, eh. Pero, Oo nga, hindi ko pa natatry yun. May isa akong computer, controller dito. Marami akong controller dito actually. Hindi ko pa natatry na ano. Salpa ka ng dalawa. Pili ko naman pwede. Basta i-wired mo lang, Lods. I-connect mo lang, i-try mo, Lods. Pili ko pwede. Pwede dalawa dito eh. Dalawang player eh.
Ortiz is missing. Oh, a big shot for him.
Yun lang. Yun na.
He's
Usang na lang. Nayanig yung mukha ni Canelo, Lods. Oh.
gonna beat this count.
Tumihaya, Lods. Tumihaya. Yes, na ulo na anak ko.
So now the question becomes,
Kauna-unahan mo bagsak ni Canelo yan, Lods, sa karir niya, Lods.
So this is where instincts kick
Elephant.
in. You got to start moving that head automatically
Elephant.
right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Mundine's on the receiving end of a hook.
Elephant.
90 seconds to go in round number 4.
Pa.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head.
Ingay mo, mamatay tayo dyan.
Ortiz's
Nag-aaway yung nanay
defense
sa
clearly
live.
carrying things right now for him. But what else should he be
Nakalila dito.
conscious of beyond just this good footwork we're seeing?
Well, the old times would say, hey, you're doing the hard part, you're making a miss. Do the fun part.
Okay.
Make sure he pays.
He digs in with a left hand to the
Mag-inat
body.
talaga.
Takes a step back, then the
Mag-inat
counter punch
talaga.
by Anthony Mundine.
Very similar
Mga
to
Lods,
what you
i-download
see
nyo
Floyd
to mga
Mayweather
Lods ha,
do. You know,
mag-enjoy.
make a
Para lahat
miss,
tayo nag-enjoy,
pull that
Lods, di
shoulder
ba?
back, and then come
Lahat
right
tayo
back with
nag-enjoy.
the
Hindi lang kayo nanonood. Kung pwede yung laruin nyo na.
Right to the body. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. He got all into that one. That was a solid uppercut. Anthony Mundine's corner beaming right now. That was the round they wanted. You score a knockdown.
Lamang na si ano,
you
Lods
have
ha. Lamang si
momentum.
ano ha. Si Triple G ha. Lamang si Triple G. Round 5 na pala to. Round 5. Round 5 na to, Lods.
Ortiz is getting back to basics. A good solid jab.
Ganda nung uppercut na yun, ah. Ano? Laruin ko yan this mousepad.
Teddy, what's
Alam,
the one
meron
thing
ako.
that shows you a fighter like this is
Mousepad,
recovered?
patay tayo.
That guy who
Paano ka
just
makakalaro
knocked
dyan?
out
Mousepad
in the
pa.
last round,
Mousepad na yung
now
sabi
comes
ko.
out for the next round and is fine.
Patay
Well,
tayo
the
dyan.
first thing I look at is, does he behave
Mag-muscle bubble ka na lang.
You know, is he a guy that all of a sudden
Gerald,
starts
kumusta,
running at his
Lods?
opponent, and that's not his kind of style? That tells me he's still hurt. That tells me he's still a little
Lods,
drunk.
ikaw din ba yung Gerald kanina? Ikaw din yun? Ikaw ba yung Gerald din kanina? Dalawa ba account mo? May Gerald din dito eh. Ikaw din yata yun eh. Sige, Lods, sige, Lods. Hindi ko kakalimutan yung Lods. Ano nga yung request mo pala? Basta sabihin mo lang, Lods. Basta, ang sunod nito, Lods, Mayweather, Crawford, tapos Pundura, tsaka si ano, tawag yun, si Ennis, tapos ikaw na.
And he engages in the clinch.
Ay, mag-trash talk ka naman. Sige lang, sige lang. Ay, gusto mo lang tingnan si Pacquiao? Sige, pakita ko si Pacquiao. After nung laban niya, no? After ng laban na to.
He missed with that headshot. Trying to
Ipapakita ko lang ha, hindi pa yung laban mo ha.
Go out and get him. Go out and fight this guy. Take it to these guys.
Round 6 na. Parang boring tong laban nila. Boring yung laban nila, Lods. Kanina yung kay Pacquiao Mayweather, grabe. Tinalo si Pacquiao dun, Lods. Last 10 seconds, tinalo.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top.
Boxing the best. Oh, boss, highlights lang.
Ortiz is
Sige,
getting
sige lang,
himself
sige
into
lang.
the mix now, landing
Papakita
that
ko
left
sa'yo, Lods.
hand.
Papakita ko si Pacquiao, Lods. Papakita ko lang itsura niya, ha, kasi
Very
merong
nice
sunod pang laban, eh.
defensive guard there. Good looking uppercut that time.
Muévete la cabeza.
Scores up top with a left. Anthony Mundine's head movement is really a factor in this fight. I mean, who would have thought it? Just one of the aspects of defense could be such a big key to this fight right now.
Yeah, it is.
Mabagal kasi yung ano eh.
Now is
Yung Triple G dito mga lods, mabagal.
In fact, he's starting to drown himself because he's going more and more head
Mabagal yung
hunting.
Triple G
And the more he
dito.
does it, the more he misses, the more frustrated he gets, the more tired he gets. He needs to make a change. Downstairs to the place that's not moving. Down to the body.
Iba.
Targeting each other, the exchange was something special.
Move your head. Muévete la cabeza.
Lampay ang Canelo. Yes, open natin. Okay.
Last 10 seconds.
Head moving. Like what I see in there.
End of the round of what has been
Sino
a
lamang
very
doon?
close
Parang
and
hindi ko
highly
na maano, hindi ko masundan yung laban
Teddy,
nila.
how do you
Boring
see
eh.
this right now?
I see it almost
Boring
dead
yung laban
even.
ng dalawa,
And I
Lods.
see whoever
Parang hindi yung
finishes the
totoong
rounds,
laban
because in
nila
these
eh.
kind of tight rounds, if you finish up good, the judges remember that.
Ginakaut mo si Canelo. Na-corner yung Canelo.
Let's go.
What a big
Pwede ba
shot.
laruin yan?
What
O yun
a
na, knockout
hook to
boy.
the body, and he is down
Nadalawa
and
po
in
yun.
bad shape.
Umalog yung katawan, no? Nasaktan, Lods. Pwede ba laruin yan? This mouse pad pa lang. Meron dadagdag mo na. Tatay tayo. Hindi ang gagala, Lods.
Ortiz's climb back up from the canvas may inspire him, and he just holds on there.
Ice pops? Okay, sige. Kukuha lang ako ng food slot sa ng anak ko, ha. Ay, walang away dito, ha. Ay na naman yan. Ano na naman yan.
Carries that punch away. Chopping a little wood with that hook. Ortiz is not the kind of guy that's going to float like a butterfly at all. He's more like an elephant just camped out.
And he's getting stung by a lot of bees right now for camping out.
Hey, gotta see that
Last
come in.
minute
Let's go.
of this last round.
Yes, Lord. PC to, Lord. PC. Libre lang to, Lord, ha. Kung gusto nyo ng tutorial, Lord, nasa right up na. Oh!
That was a big shot.
Pusa na uppercut.
It's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, great Manny.
Grabe na, wala nang malay sa area, Lord, oh. PC, Lord, ha. PC. Ano to? Meron akong tutorial, Lord, nasa ano.
Look at this.
Nasa right up ko,
Anthony
right up ko. Tingnan
Mundine's
nyo na lang kung
bombs
gusto nyo.
away worked again. Knockout victory for him.
Knockout pala to, Lods. Ito na. Floyd Mayweather, ano na tayo? Floyd Mayweather versus Crawford na. Let's go. Yes, sir. PC to, Lods. PC. May tutorial ako, Lods, ha, kung gusto nyo, ha. Nasa right up ko. Hindi, Lods. May asawa na ako, Lods.
Anthony
Okay na ako sa asawa ko,
knockout
Lods.
here is a stunner. This fight was clearly going to go the distance and go to the judges.
6 point something, sabi natin 7 loads, mga 7 gigabytes lang. Napakaliit lang. Tsaka hindi nyo na kailangan i-ano loads, hindi nyo na kailangan i-install. I-download nyo lang yung app, hindi, tapos extract nyo lang. Yun na yun, balagbaga na, let's go, ayan na. Teka loads, may gagawin lang ako loads, ha, may gagawin lang ako settings para mas maganda loads. May corner. Ayusin ko lang yung settings. Medyo matagal siya eh. Ano yun natin yung damage or damage. Dagdagan natin ng damage. Yan. Para ano talaga. Kung sino magkamali, laglag agad. Kung sino magkamali, Lods, laglag agad, di ba? Boxer power. Okay. Game. Yan. Game na tayo, Lods. Game na. Floyd Mayweather na to, Lods. Floyd Mayweather versus Crawford. Floyd Mayweather, Crawford na. Crawford, nasa si Crawford? Yan, Mayweather. Let's go, Mayweather. Nasaan ka na? Yun oh. Kanino kayo dito? Ang tanong, kanino kayo? Specs ng PC ko, Lods, 9070 XT load, tapos Ryzen 7 97X.
Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the
Let's
decision
go.
to be with us. Alongside Teddy
Pero Lods,
Atlas,
hindi masyadong overkill yung ano sa mababa lang tong game na to, Lods. Hindi kailangan ng ganun yung PC mo.
Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey.
Round 10 lang, round 7 lang, Lods, kasi masyadong mahaba, Lods. Promise, sobrang
And the
haba.
anticipation for this bout has grown as
Pwede
the
ba walang
week has gone
controller?
on. A
Hindi
lot of talk
ewan
behind
ko, ha?
these two. Now it's time to
wala
walk
na.
the walk.
Hindi ko pa natatry, Lods, eh. Parang hindi yata
Chico
pwede.
Corrales is coming to the
Parang hindi yata pwede, Lods, natry ko.
The opening bell,
Piling
round
ko
1
hindi
underway of
pwede.
this scheduled 7-rounder. That's a big right hand.
Lakas nun ah. Best pag nag-live ka, lagay mo nga
Look at that.
name
He
game.
goes down. He has so much time now. He's going to be forced
Pusa
to
ka na, tapos
survive.
agad. Nasakta na. Patay tayo dyan, boy. Isang bodega lang, boy.
Corrales' corner needs to really get to the
Yun dapat
man
hindi,
after this round. They need to
mag-ingat
treat him
talaga,
as a
Lods.
knockdown.
Pusa
They
ka na.
also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you give him?
Well, first of all, if they're going to get the chance
Grabe
to
yung
get to him,
power.
you better move his head. But the advice I would give him is,
Grabe
hey,
yung power
you go out
ni
this
Floyd,
next
boy.
round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry about losing the early part of the fight or the early part of the round. Just get yourself back together.
Malakas yung Floyd Mayweather, mga Lods.
Teddy,
Magkakaalaman yan, ha? AI lang yan, ha? Magkakaalaman yan, boy. Magkakaalaman. Solid, boy.
Well, one of the adjustments
Pero
is
matibay
on
si
the side of the
Mayweather,
power
ha?
puncher. He may find out that he better stop looking for home runs, stop swinging for the fences.
Yes,
He may
Brando,
have to
madali lang, Lods,
adjust
madali
his
lang.
game where he's using
Kung
the
nalaro
jab
mo
more,
to, Lods,
looking for
dati.
singles and doubles, not just that
Kung
big one over the
naglalaro
fence.
ka ba nito dati, kung magamit ka na ng controller? Kung gumagamit ka na ng controller, Lods, madali lang to, Lods. Madali lang. Pero pag nakatama si Mayweather dyan, Loy. Nakatama si Mayweather dyan, Lods.
Committing well
Sa
now
solid
to
yung
that left
pinapakawalan
hand
ni
over the
Crawford,
top.
ah.
And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing
Isa
them.
pa.
I think he has a date and he wants to get to it.
Last 10 seconds of
Last
this
10
first
seconds na.
round.
First of all, may bumagsak na, Lods, ha? Nasaktan sa
Corrales is able
bodega.
to land a nice clean left hand.
Mayweather,
Augustus is feeling
Mayweather,
great right now.
Mayweather.
Why not? He just scored the knockdown, and now he's got
Bis
that
pag
eye.
dyan
He's
ba-
got that target, that vision. He knows what he can get
Pag
after.
dyan.
And there's no reason why he wouldn't have that. Right now, the only thing that he
Yes,
has to
Lods,
be
wala,
careful
wala.
that he doesn't
Wala
have
sa
is
undisputed si
overconfidence.
Mayweather.
He
Meron
doesn't
din
get
mods,
reckless.
Lods, kaso mahirap install yung mods dun eh. Kaya hindi ko na ginawa, Lods.
Now don't stand toe-to-toe with this guy.
Sa Fight
Keep
Night
your
ba, boss,
distance, all right?
nandyan lahat ang box.
Don't waste energy. Don't waste
Hindi, Lods, may dinagdag sila marami, pero may binawas din sila. Sa Fight Night Forever, ha? Kasi mods lang to, Lods, eh. Yung sa mga featherweight, tinanggal nila eh. Wala na sila Morales, gano'n. Morales, Barrera, wala na sila eh.
Well, I'm not shocked because I think he has character. I think there's substance to him. And the only way that
Marami
you find
silang
the metal of
dinagdag,
a
marami
person
silang
is
ginawa.
when you test him, when you push him up against the cliff. And he's being tested now, and he's showing what he's made of.
Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the
Babawi
fight,
si
but
Crawford,
flinching.
boy. Babawi si Crawford dyan eh.
Trying to time that straight left hand, and he does so with ease.
Sino wala dyan, boss? Nandyan sikat na boxer. Yes, Lods, yung mga wala dito, mga Barrera, Morales, Marquez, na wala siya eh. Nandito na si Lods, si Haney, nandito si Shakur, Ryan Garcia, marami.
Round number 2.
Si Sino ba yan? Andito din si Conor McGregor, Conor Ben, si Fondura, si Ennis, sino pa ba? Si Roach, nandito si Roach. Ipo versus Pacquiao. Nandito lang si Ipo. Sino si Abdullah Lodge? Abdullah Mason, sino yan? Di ko kilala yan, Lodge. Bago ba yan? Grabe yung mga
At this stage of a fight, Teddy, these very early moments, how much in your training career will you stress to a guy to try to go to the body?
Very much, because it
Hindi,
sets up
Lods,
things later on.
itong game na to, Lods, ang game talaga na to, Lods, Fight Night Champion. 2010 pa yata to. Pero yung mga mods na to, Lods, yung Fight Night Forever, na nila, hindi mods lang to eh. Kailan lang doon? Siguro mga 5 months ago lang. O basta wala pang 1 year, nilabas nila to. Pero hindi to regular game, Lods, ha? Mods lang to, ha? Binago lang nila yung pangalan para mahiwalay yung luma sa nilagay nilang mods. Para makilala mo ba kung Fight Night Forever nandiyan sila Shakur, mga ganun. Pero same game lang yan, mods lang to nilagay. Hindi, Lods, magkaiba, Lods. Middleweight si
It'll be closely contested and hard to
Super
score.
middleweight si dun eh.
Well, his opponent is
middleweight
opening
lang pala.
up, coming forward, so
Middleweight
I think there's
si
some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some
160 pounder
counterpunching
si...
opportunities, not on the front end, but on the back end.
Still not moving enough. Move, muévate.
Di yata kaya, Lods. Welterweight si Pacquiao dito eh. Dalawang weight na yun eh. Dalawang weight yung keta niya eh.
He needs to improve the
So, tingnan
accuracy
natin,
a little
tingnan
bit.
natin.
That was comical
Mamaya.
by Emmanuel Augustin.
Masyadong maingat yun. Parehas
Here's
maingat
one
yung
for
dalawa
you
eh.
now, he says, right back with
Wala
the
na
left
si Marquez
hand.
dito, bossy, sa Fight Night Forever eh. Wala eh.
Coming to the halfway
Hindi
point
na
of
nilagay
this
eh.
third round. He missed by a mile.
Tusig
That
Benavides,
wasn't
pwede,
even
Lods.
close
Pwede,
by
pwede.
Diego
Kaya lang,
Chico
meron pa kasunod
Corrales.
dito. Dalawa pa. Meron pa ito kasunod na dalawa. Kung mahihintayin nyo, Lods. Ice pop ulit. Okay. Ice pop, ice pop. Lods, Engineer June, nasa ko, Lods? Nasa ride up ko, Lods. May guide dun, Lods. Madali lang, Lods. Madali lang.
Solid
Tingnan nyo na
left
sa ride
hand
up
to
ko.
the head. Augustus is showing us a great display of one of the best elements, and a power shot lands, and all of a sudden it turns the tables.
A little slow with that jab, and he got caught the right hand.
Do that again.
And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round.
No doubt about it. If you're losing this fight, you need to throw and land a big shot. Knock this guy out.
Lods, pang-apat ka, Lods. Pang-apat ka. May dala pa ka. Pang-apat
Just keep
ka
it
request ko.
simple.
Maraming pa yung naka-request, Lods eh.
Augustus' knockdown score
kaya
is the big
Mayweather
difference in this fight so far. As we start round
hindi
number
kaya ni
4,
Mayweather
he's
sa
clearly
Pacquiao.
won 2 of the 3 rounds.
Knockout si
Yeah, yes,
Pacquiao
Joe, but his
kanina, Lods.
opponent should not be influenced by that. What I
Tingnan
mean
natin.
is that it's
Saan
not
mahirap
panic
kalaban
time
ng
yet.
AI, boss?
You know,
Sa
he
Fight
still
Night
can
o
get
sa
back in this
Undisputed?
fight, just doing the things that he came here to do.
Undisputed,
Use
Lods.
the jab.
Sa akin
and
ha,
be
sa
steady.
akin ha, sa ano ko. Mas maganda pa rin ata to kaysa Undisputed eh.
Solid straight
Maraming
right hand.
nagagandahan dito, Lods. Maraming din mas gusto yung ano. Depende na lang siguro, Lods eh. Pero parehas naman maganda eh. Parehas ko sila nilalaro eh, kaya nag-enjoy naman ako parehas. Ang kinagandahan lang doon, Lods, sa itong game na to, may footwork, tsaka nakakalaro ko ng online
Left to
doon
the
eh.
body.
Dito wala eh. Yes, Lods, tapos na yung Mayweather Pacquiao,
He
Lods.
tried
Knockout
to
si
nab him
Pacquiao.
up top, but was unable to
Actually,
connect.
lamang na si Pacquiao. Last 10 seconds na knockout si Pacquiao. Na ano.
And coming upon the halfway mark
Yes,
of
Lods.
this
Ano na,
3-minute
ikaw na,
round.
ikaw na. Ennis sa sunod dito. Pagkatapos kay Eddie, sino nga yun? Pacquiao na yun eh. Pacquiao yung request niya eh. Pacquiao yung request niya eh.
Corrales' knowledge
Nag-promote
of the
lang ng
game is
protest
showing
point.
through.
Kaya
3 ways to
kayo tayo
defend.
dyan.
One of them is to block. He did it there well.
Nag-promote na ba? Nag-promote. Yes, Los. AI lang to, Los, para magkaalaman. Kasi ano to eh,
Augustus's defense
yung
is
difficulty
paying off
nito
now.
greatest of all time, masyadong maingat yung maingat yung alam na AI eh, na kung susuntok ka eh. Hindi, ang hirap makatama. Mas maganda to, parehas sila magulang, ayan. Para magkaalaman.
We count down the final moments of this round.
Kanina, Lods, walang gloves. Gusto nila may gloves eh. Kanina walang gloves, bangas-bangas yung mukha eh.
But still, it's very much there for the taking.
Yeah, whoever finishes off strongly in the late parts of these rounds, a lot of times, you know, the judges get mesmerized a little bit here too. You know, it's a real close fight, and you kind of forgot where the separation was. And whoever grabs the last part of the round, that's who you remember. It's very important in this kind of fight, finish up good at the end of the round.
Chill lang kayo. Chill lang kayo mga Lods.
Good block by Augustus. Augustus is doing something that not everybody appreciates, but he is making his defense a major factor in this fight.
Yeah, well, a lot of times people, you know, they only get it done on one end. What I mean about that is, you know, offensively, they use their jab, they use aggression to set up the offense, but he uses defense to set up the offense. He has a double-edged sword.
Halfway into round number 5 here. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut.
Still not moving enough.
See him trying to cut down that tree
Sa
with
Cold
a
Floyd,
well-placed
pwede
right
din
hand.
Lods. Mamaya, Lods, marami pa nauna sa'yo, Rasta.
Diego Corrales is left now
Hindi
getting
man
into
to
the
ngayon eh,
mix.
kasi puro mga fantasy fight eh. Mga dream
Just
match eh.
grabbing onto his opponent.
Nakakabawi si Crawford
10 seconds remaining in this round. Augustus is getting a big reminder here. The evening is not over. The job is not finished. Go out and keep at it.
Okay na to, Lods. Okay na to.
Back to action
Wala,
here at the
nagjo-joke
start
lang
of
yung
this
dalawa.
round, which is
Nagjo-joke
just
lang yan
part
si
of what has
RC
been
tsaka
a
si
very evenly
tsaka si
fought
Inoue.
fight. One of those fights that's going to be
Kasi
very hard to
pinapatulog na to
score.
si Inoue ng nanay niya. Iba matulog eh. Nanay ni Inoue. Nasa na si nanay ni Inoue.
And you can see he wanted to do that.
After ito, Lods,
the whole
kukontrolin
time.
ko na, Lods. Parang natatagalan ako eh. Masyado maingat kasi itong dalawa na to eh.
Targeting the left hand to the body.
So ito, Pacquiao natin to, Lods. Sunod. Pacquiao, sunod na ito.
Augustus's punch is far off the target.
Pacquiao, sunod nito. Pacquiao.
That's a stinging right
Yun.
hand by Emmanuel Augustus.
Yun.
Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. That's the clean shot with the left hand that he was looking for by Chico Corrales. Oh, he gets hit by a left hand that he had no clue on.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Yun lang.
Augustus is in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that? A credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's
Pwede
the
din,
teacher.
boss. Pwede
Let's give the
si Pacquiao
trainers credit.
Leonard na lang tayo, Leonard.
The amateurs credit, but he learned how to
Anyari,
get away
Bis,
from
bakit?
punches. This is
Nagkaaway yung
technique
anak
that
mo.
was taught to
Hindi
him.
naman, may katampuhan.
Here's a moment here as you see the step back counter punch
Sulit
where
yun,
you realize this is the sweet science.
Duguan
Not
na yung
just
may
some raw
medal, duguan na
savagery
yata yung may
swinging out
medal,
there.
Look at the
bubulok
little
yung dugo.
subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
End of the round of what has been a very close and highly competitive fight. Teddy, how do you see this right now?
I see it almost dead even. And I see whoever finishes the round, because in these kind of tight rounds, if you finish up good, the judges remember that.
Round 7 na to ha, round 7 ha.
This has been a real good one tonight.
Kanina ganda nung patama ni Mayweather eh.
Final round. How about that left hand?
Come on now, champ.
Puzzle bubble. Champion ka na yata sa puzzle bubble, idol.
Scored well up top.
Basta Lods, wala lang tayo ano dito ha, murahan ha. Marirestrict na naman tayo pag nagbumula dito eh. Wala lang murahan, okay lang yung asaran. No problem yung asaran, wag lang tayo magmurahan, Lods. Marirestrict na naman tayo eh. O naririsig, hindi tayo makaka-stream, Lods. Kawawa naman si BC Game. Kawawa naman. Ito mo na.
Augustus is making for a very frustrating round now for his opponent because he's moving so much. He's really utilizing that ring and showing that he's got the better footwork.
Yeah, he's doing what the old timers would say, Joe. He's giving angles, keeping his opponent off balance. His opponent is strong, but he needs to be set to punch. He's making sure he doesn't allow him to get set. Doesn't give him that kind of landscape.
Last na yan ha, last na ha.
Throws a counter punch there. Final minute of the final round.
There's no need to be on the inside, champ. Come on.
Body shot lands. It was the right.
Round 6 na yan, Lods. Round 6. Round 7 na pala.
Right back at him with a left hand.
Last 18 seconds.
Solid right by Emmanuel Augustus. And they will bring it home in the last 10 seconds of this final round.
Sino panalo,
So
sino
two
panalo?
guys who everybody thought had no chance of hearing the final bell now wait for the judges' scorecard.
Ano yung Floyd, oh?
Explosions early on, but later on, just a little tap dancing.
Floyd talaga, Lods. Floyd talaga, Iban. Naunahan kasi yung knockdown eh, no?
Win by Emmanuel Augustus.
Alamang na lamang si
Unanimous
Floyd,
decision, say the judges.
You're going to have your eyes closed and see that one, or almost closed.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you soon.
Yun na, Pacquiao, Leonard na. Ako na magkukontrol, Lods. Ako na magkukontrol. Try natin to. Pacquiao, lasan na si Pacquiao? Pakita ka, Pacquiao. Ayun na, nakita ko si, Leonard. Si Sugar Ray, oh. Let's go, boy. Sige, Lods, kukontrol ko si Pacquiao. Hindi to sa'yo, Lods. Kanina pa to, eh. Pacquiao.
Hi everybody, so glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to Boardwalk Hall.
Para naalala ko pa, Lods. Ako na nagkukunta kay Pacquiao, Lods, ha.
Round number 1 is now underway.
Ang laki naman ni
All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight.
No!
He has his target. He lands a straight right. You see him holding on.
Ayakap ka pa, ha.
Solid shot, the overhand left. No, he missed that right. A crushing two-punch combo.
Pusa ka na. Grabe, agresibo to masyado, ha. AI na ba? AI na.
Manny Pacquiao blocks that punch.
Kaya to, Lods. Kaya to ni Pacquiao, Lods. Oh. Yakap siya, yakap siya. Wala si Magsayo dito, Lods. Wala si Magsayo, Lods.
Little head hunting never hurt. Does it with the hooks. A well-placed left hand up top.
Kaya di Pacquiao to.
Teddy, what is one of the distinct advantages that Sugar Ray Leonard has just by being the taller guy in this fight?
Well, one of the advantages he has here is where the shorter guy is going to be kind of forced into certain situations. You know, his options are going to be limited. He's going to feel pressure. You have pressure when you fight Leonard to begin with. But now he's going to have the pressure of
Salitan mo,
trying
yo.
to force his way inside, getting maybe a little too reckless. And Leonard is going to have the pleasure of getting on the outside, understanding that.
Ala ka, yun na.
Left hand comes home.
Tama na kay Pacquiao, boy.
Carries that punch intended for the head. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
Joe, in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a
Let's go, boy.
Yeah, you can go
Nanggigigil ako,
after, but you better be careful because
Nanggigigil ako, boy.
there's strikeouts when you don't expect it.
Ayaw sumuntok, oh.
Committing to the body work now. He lands the right hand. Snapping jab by Sugar Ray Leonard.
Pusang na pasok yung kaliwa ni Pacquiao. Yari, boy.
Alright, look great. Just
Ice
don't get
pop.
crazy in there.
Kung dito ka lang, Lods, eh. Yung Lods, AI na natin, ayaw nila kasi gusto nila yung tactical, eh, yung talagang maayos, eh. Wala, bara-bara kasi ako maglaro, eh. Bara-bara ako maglaro, eh. Bara-bara kasi maglaro si Beast Game, eh. Pero nakuha natin yung round na yun.
Manny Pacquiao.
Lods, walang maksayo
got that
dito,
look to him
Lods.
like he's ready to fire
Notification,
off,
wala, Lods.
and that time between rounds
Pwede
served
lang
him
yan, Lods.
well.
Play natin yan.
Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Nice work to the midsection with the left.
Lods, malapit na rin ako mag-out, Lods, ha. Baka hindi na ako tatanggap ng iba pang request, Lods. Baka hindi natin abutin, Lods.
Throughout
Konting time
Manny
na lang pala
Pacquiao's
ako,
career,
mga
we've
Lods.
seen some opponents who have made it very exciting against him. Some who have pulled off victories.
Ayun, no,
But in this modern era,
ang ganda nung
nobody's come
strategy ni
close. What's the
Pacquiao.
answer
Pag
against
ako
Manny?
gamit, eh, bara-bara, eh.
Don't let Manny be Manny. Don't
Suntok
let him
dito,
use his
suntok doon, eh.
speed. Don't stand right in front. Let him get out. You know, control
Yes, Lods,
range,
ikaw sunod na ito, ikaw sunod
control
na ito.
those dimensions. He wants to work. Step out on him a little bit. Step to the
Inuwi,
side
ikaw
on
sunod
him a
dito,
little
Inuwi.
bit. You know, be the boss in that way.
90 seconds to go here in this round. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the
Hindi,
headshot.
magluluto ako, Lods, magluluto.
Little head knocking with that right hand.
Sunod nito, Lods,
Good
Enis
defense
Inuwi, ha.
upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault.
Sunod nito, Enis, Inuwi, hindi pala. Enis tsaka si Pundura pala.
Leonard's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Wow. He was just bulldozed right there. One
Pusang
punch
giwi, oh.
knockout power
Mumiwi
ends
ang
this fight.
pusa, patay tayo. AI lang yan, ha. Hindi natin ang ginawa. Nakaliwa, Lods. Eh, boss, di mo na nilalaro ang Undisputed mo. Lods, hindi, Lods. Pangalawang araw ko pala ito nilalaro, Lods. Naka-Undisputed pa rin ako. Solid, Lods, no? Grabe. Grabe, Manny Pacquiao. Solid. Ito, Pundura, Enis na tayo. Ngayon, tatanong ako sa inyo, Lods. Kanino kayo dito, Lods? Kanino kayo dito, Lods? Kanino kayo? Asa na ba yun? Kanino kayo dito, Lods? Kanino kayo? Pundura. Pundura to, Lods. Pundura. Pundura muna hanapin natin. Hindi pa si Dinky Right, oh. Teka lang sa medyo matagal maghanap, eh. Pundura, Pundura. Ayun si Pundura. Nasa dulo pala si Pundura, boy. But Enis. Enis. Spence. Dito si Spence, oh. Oh, ito yung request, Lods, eh. Request niya to, eh. Request ni Inuwi to, eh. Wala dito si Pundura. Welterweight pala to. Sorry. Mali. Kaya pala wala si Enis dun, eh. Enis. Itro mo na. Akin na to. Ice pop. Teka, bakit wala si Ennis? Nakita ko kanina si Ennis ah. Kukuha si Papa bago. Ayun! Ang tagal mahanap, Lods. Ayun na, Lods. Kanino kay Lods? Oh. Bawal daw sugal dito, Lods. Bawal sugal. Pusta ko pananay ko. Mundura ko matay tayo dyan.
Welcoming you to the famed Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, where so
Aray
many
ko!
great fights have gone on.
Let's go. Akala ko na ice cap pa ako ah.
When you get a fight like
Oh! Teka, nahilo agad, boy!
by a right hand.
Tay tayo dyan, nahilo. Teka lang.
His opponent wanted the body.
Uyakap,
He wouldn't give
Ennis.
it to him.
Patay ka dyan, Ennis. Ang laki mo.
How effective. And Rosario's in a tough spot right now. Boy, he got rocked. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient now and looking for that one good shot.
Well, you know, the landscape of this business, the history of this business is littered with guys that they've had someone hurt, they get a little careless, they get caught. He better watch out that he doesn't get put on that landscape.
That right hand serving him well. Boy, that worked out well with the uppercut.
Nayanik, boy. Nayanik.
Oh, and there you go.
Sa kala umangat, boy.
And he's already down.
Lods, kakatapos lang, Lods, ng Floyd Crawford, Lods, kakatapos lang. Tay tayo dyan.
Rosario's getting back up to his feet after being knocked down.
Boss, hindi mo na ako magtatanggap ng Lods, ng panibagong request ha, kasi mag-out na rin ako, Lods eh.
It's the kind
Mag-out
of
na
shot
rin
that
tayo,
will
Lods.
stay with you for 2 or 3 rounds.
A flush hook scores well for him. Piercing jab.
Ang laki ni Pundura kasi. Oh?
And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking
Ang
one.
lulutong eh. Haba, di ba? Ang haba ng... ng lagay. Tay tayo
Protecting
dyan.
his head well with his guard. Oh, you see him with the left to the head there?
Akala ko galamay pala. Akala ko lagay eh.
Able to land the hook.
Sino nanalo, Boss Crawford? Floyd, Lods. Floyd. Ang laki, boy. Tino mo, grabe. Kung may online to, ito gagamitin ko lagi si Pundura eh. Oh. Wala eh. Parang naka-cheat eh.
We did see the knockdown, and Teddy, when a fighter comes back to the corner, having just been floored, typically, how are they acting? What are you seeing out of
Ang laki ng
Just
Pundura,
imagine
Lods.
you just walked into a room and somebody hit you from behind.
He is damaged badly
Ayan na.
there.
Pusang
He may hit
gala
the
yan.
floor.
Easy
Boy, I
peasy,
know
boy.
he's not in great shape, but all of a sudden he's doing a very good job of defending himself.
You know, it's a funny thing. He's fighting on instincts, and sometimes that's a good thing. You don't want to get hurt to get there, but you want to get there. Right now, he's doing things without thinking, naturally.
Solid tong Pundura na to. Parang Wemby.
Rosario's trying to get back in this round after being knocked down in the last round. But with just 60 seconds between rounds, Teddy, how much can really happen? How much can really benefit a fighter who was knocked down?
Well, a lot
Parang
has
si
to
Wemby
happen.
nga,
First of
parang
all,
si
you hit him
Wemby.
with that sponge. Some cold water on top of the head where you revigorate him a little bit. You know, get his senses back a
Si
little bit.
RC pala, away to si
And
RC.
you have to talk
RC
to him.
susubok
Once
siya
he
kay
calms
Nanay
down,
Nino eh.
Once you physically get him
Pala
back
away
on
to si
his back,
RC.
you look
Bakit?
to see if
Bakit
he's
RC?
okay,
Ba't
and
ka
then
pala
you have
away
to
ah?
tell him why he got
Bakit?
dropped to
Bakit
begin with.
RC?
To the head he goes with a left
Ba't ka
hand.
pala away? Ang tangkad na ba naman kasi nito, boy? Baka ma-restrict tayo dyan, RC, pag nag-trash talkan tayo dito.
That's a big
Chill na tayo,
uppercut that
chill.
just crashed home. Flush right hand to the head.
Napakainit pa, napakainit. Napakainit na ng ulo mo. Kaya lang
just
ulat
missed
ako
that
yung
shot up
nakaaway nyo. Wala na pagkaaway, nakaaway.
Nice work, the left hand to the head.
Ganda lang laban kasi binubugbog si Ennis.
10 seconds to go in this round.
Grabe, solid yun, oh. mo?
Crushing uppercut by Rosario.
Kung sige lang, pala sabi ni Edison, coach,
And
parang
Teddy
ayaw
has to
ko
note
ng
here that
pusa.
he wasn't
Tigil
landing a
mo
lot
na
of
to,
punches.
coach.
Now he's
Kunyari,
throwing a lot, but he wasn't
wala.
landing a lot. Is that because of his opponent's defense,
Saka
or is he
gagamba
just
kalaban
an
natin.
accurate puncher?
No, it's a combination. First of all, his
Chewy,
opponent's
thank you
pretty
for the
slick in
follow.
there.
Thank you.
Pretty good at bobbing, weaving a little
Gagamba
bit,
kalaban
slipping a
natin.
little bit, making
Gagamba.
himself a difficult target, but his punches are a little wide.
Salamat.
Needs to shorten them up.
Rosario's doing what happens to many who have been hurt. Now, he was stunned in this fight earlier, and you can see him almost wishing he could put a protective shell around himself. He's just all about the defense right now.
Yeah, well, right now it's got to be all about him trying to be Tom
Oh!
Cruise. He's got to be an actor. He's got to look for an Academy
Pusang
Award
kalaka, oh.
and stop doing that. If we can
Coach,
see that,
tigil
his
mo na,
opponent
coach.
can see
Tigil
that.
mo na, coach.
He has to kind of
Maawa ka kay Ennis,
not let him
coach.
know that this is what he's feeling.
Teddy, he did
Ayun,
a smart
natamaan,
thing right
natamaan.
there. Just
Sumunod ka.
created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Oh,
Looks like the will
pero
of the
wala
ribs,
talaga
the
yung
old
patama
great
ni
Willie Pep.
Pundura
Made him
talaga,
miss,
Lods.
made him pay.
Matindi, ang layo, galing sa malayo eh. Ayan oh. Kung jaban niya nga lang tulos, di na
On
makakalapit
the
yan eh.
mark with the straight left hand.
Oh,
Comes across with a hook up top.
andyan pa yan si Inoue, andyan pa si Inoue. Siya sunod dito
Halfway
eh.
through this round.
Ay hindi, sa kanya pala to kay Inoue to eh. Kay Inoue to, request eh.
Good flush, straight left hand.
Sino nga sunod na ito, Lods? Nakalimutan ko na sino sunod na ito. Eris Fundura prediction sa real fight. Inoue, kay ano ako,
Good clean
Fundura ako, Lods,
shot,
Fundura.
returning fire. Well done by
Sa totoong buhay,
Rosario.
Fundura ako.
Move your head. Keep working the body.
Good looking counter punch.
Bodega boy. Sapa.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, two aspirin and then oh no.
Oh, alak ka!
Up
Patay
off the
tayo
deck
dyan,
and
nakabawi,
now
boy.
in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
And he turned it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown,
Patay tayo
he
dyan.
got a little
Ano yun?
careless, a little lazy.
Chapsuy, meron ako sa Red Up Lods. Tutorial Lods, napakadali lang Lods. Panoorin mo
Down he
Lods.
goes. Now
Napakadali
up he
lang.
gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on, kill a little time.
Not hitting his
Kabak
mark
ba?
there, going
Sabi
to
sa'yo
third.
may bitaw eh. Teka lang, may malakas talaga yan.
And we come to the end
Straight
of the round.
jab ba yun o straight? Parang straight yata yung natama Lods, straight. Masyadong malakas naman sa jab. Yung
So
grabe
with
naman
3
jab
rounds
yun.
complete, we take a look at Teddy's scorecard.
Lamang na si Ennis Lods. Lu! Tayo dyan.
He got
Oh.
hit right there, but he also
Parang
gave
natataranta na si
one.
Pundura
Solid
Lods. Oh,
effort by
natataranta na siya
Rosario.
Lods. Bitaw na ng bitaw.
Relax. Come on.
Relax daw.
Focus.
Wala na, bitaw na siya ng bitaw eh. Kahit saan eh. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Tama ka, Lods. Yung nakalagay dyan, Lods, sa ibabaw, di ba yung ano? Yung Beast Game PH, Lord. Yan mo yun, Lods. Nandun lang yung tutorial, Lods. Madali lang talaga, sobra. Marger, 26, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Wala na, ba't bara-bara na to si Fundura?
You're not focusing.
Bara-bara na siya, oh.
Rosario's done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand.
Salamat din, Lods.
Why is
Salamat
his
din,
opponent
Lods.
struggling so
Download mo
much
na, Lods,
here?
ha?
Why
Madali
can
lang,
he
Lods.
not
Madali lang.
land a clean head shot?
Well, one reason is his opponent
Madali
is
lang, Lods,
moving his
madali.
head. He's doing a good job of being elusive. But
Caleb's ba?
no
Caleb's,
chance.
thank you sa pag-follow,
He's
Lods,
just
ha?
throwing
Salamat,
straight
salamat.
naked punches at him.
Bara-bara
He
si
needs to make a
Fundura,
little
parang
adjustment, a little
suma-
adaptation. He needs to feint a little bit.
Hindi ginagamit
get a
yung height,
false
Lods.
movement,
Yun
get him
lang.
out of position, get him off balance,
Gamitin niyo yung height
and then
niya.
time him a little bit.
Laki-laki
He
yung
keeps just
haba-haba
throwing
ko.
at him. He's gonna keep
Hindi mo na
doing what
kailangan
he's
lumapit
doing.
eh.
Move air around.
Kanina, effective yun eh.
Good flush
Oh.
shot upstairs.
Talo pa ata si Fundura. Pagka tinuloy-tuloy niya, talo siya dyan, Lods. Nasira yung laro niya eh, sa knockdown eh. Oh, ayaw niya
Tried to
mag-jab
land
oh.
that upstairs and was off the mark.
Yan, jab straight lang. Tapos yan eh. Jab straight lang.
Rosario's on the wrong end
Jab
of a
straight lang.
razor sharp hook.
Ayun na! Patay tayo dyan. Bakit ganon? Fundura, anong ginawa mo, boy? Ano, boy?
Well, as
Nasaktan
that
ka,
round
boy.
comes
Patay
to an
tayo.
end, it gives us a
Sabi
moment
ni
to kind of
Ennis.
reflect on this overall
Ah,
fight.
coach,
Teddy,
wag mo
my
na yung
thoughts
coach,
are
parang
pretty clear cut.
nasasaktan niya sa akin.
This is the
Tuloy
kind
ito,
of
ah.
fight that just
Kalimutan mo
takes
yung
on a
sinabi mo.
personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Ay,
Yeah, this is
tayo.
kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
Ito mo na.
I'm wondering what the
Awesome.
opposing corner is going to do here. They got to their man earlier. They were able to rock him. And really, nothing's changed. He's showing them the same
Boss, kung
exact
di
look, the
patumba
same
sa akin,
exact
ganun
style
mo na.
that he came here with.
Well, first of all, the opponent should keep doing what he's doing. You know, you're landing, you found
Yan, oh,
something
dapat
working,
gano'n lang,
stay with it until he changes.
labanan niya sa distance, wag dyan.
And
Ayan!
another
Yan ang sinasabi ko.
And for the
Ayan ang
second
sinasabi ko,
time
tirang mo
tonight,
Lods, oh.
he goes down.
Humiwala yung kaluluwa, oh. Humiwala yung kaluluwa. Hindi na yan, Lods. Hindi na. Hindi na. Hindi na. Hindi na. Hindi na. Let's go.
The ref stops the fight. Rosario's
Giwi,
night
boy,
has
giwi.
ended early here. Unable to go the distance, he couldn't rise up
Nangiwi
and
ang
beat the count.
pusa. Ganda ng pataman. Ang ganda ng kaliwa. Kaliwa yun eh. Siguro muntikan na rin siya eh. Nawala yung laro niya eh.
That woke up
Ganda,
the fans.
ganda.
Wow, did
Tignan mo,
that
ganda
wake
nung
up the
laban,
fans.
tignan nyo.
A fight
Yung score.
that was assured of heading to the judges' scorecards. It ends by knockout.
That's why as
Sino
a
nga
trainer,
sunod
you
na ito,
like a
Lord? Sino
fight
nga
that's
sunod dito?
close,
Nakalimutan ko.
that's closely
RK21,
contested.
thank you
There's a
for the
little
follow,
danger
Lods.
going on.
Yeah,
Because
okay,
then you
Mami,
know that
sa
your
work.
guys could stay alert.
Sa
Here,
work si
there was no
Mami.
danger. He felt
Sino nga sunod nito, Lods? Nakalimutan ko na sunod nito, Lods. Sino nga yung sunod nito? Lola, heaven na. Pacquiao na ba ulit? Pacquiao na ulit? Nakalimutan ko na. Last 2 games na lang ako, mga Lods, ha? Last 2 games na lang ako.
Mama.
Yes.
Ghost, Mama.
Okay, okay.
Ghost, Mama.
Sige, sige, sige.
Ghost, Mama. Ghost, Mama.
Hindi pwede, Lods, eh. Bababang timbang, eh. Ay, oh.
Ghost, Mama.
Lods, ito na lang, Lods. Ito.
Daddy, Daddy. Ghost.
Work din. Nasa work din si Mama. Ito, Lods. Ito, dream fight ko to, Lods, eh. Tayo natin. Okay lang ba? Paano ma-download? Lods, nasa right up ko, Lods. Nandun yung guide. Ito na lang, Lods. Ito. Maganda tong laban, Lods. Ayaw nyo nito. Wag yan. Ayaw ba nito? Shin, thank you for the follow. Ito na lang, Lods. Ito na lang. Last 2 games na naman ako. Pagbigyan nyo naman ako. O, go na daw. Yes, Lods. PC to, Lods. PC. Nandun yung guide, Lods, sa right up ko, Lods, ha. Sundan nyo na lang, Lods. Panoorin nyo na lang. Yes, Lods. Nandito si Ali, Lods. Ito, Lods. Kanino kayo dito? Kanino kayo? Jake Paul ako dito. Jake Paul.
That is a strong uppercut there.
Yes, Lods. Yes, ang CPU ba ng CPU lang to. Pero pwede tong pwede mo
This is
tong...
one of the matchups that has produced some of the more...
Pwede mong Lods, ha, kontrolin yung laro. Jake Paul na lang. Hilo na si Kono.
This looks like it could be just a matter of time.
Mag-record ka,
Now.
Ken.
Maybe a punch
Malalaman
or two
natin yan,
away
Lods.
from going down. Teddy, what's he got to do?
Well, he's got to grab. He's got to find a way to stop the offense. And to clutch and grab, usually that's one way.
Parang ang bilis naman ang suntok doon Sabi, solid,
Carlos Monzon's got a way of just getting away from that punch.
Salamat, Lods. Salamat. Okay lang, Lods. Nag-ano lang ako kasi may mga request
Halfway
kasi.
through round number
Baka
1.
pwede ko isingit to, di ba? Grabe makasuntok kaya nga parang
working well that time.
Dala-dala
Scored
yung
well.
pangarap kaysa
Look at
suntok
this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight. He's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
And now just
Yakap,
wasting
boy.
everybody's time holding on.
Parang gusto ko kontrolin, Lods. Parang gusto ko bugbugin si McGregor, Kukontrolin ko, Lods. Kukontrolin natin. Gusto ko kontrolin, Gusto ko kontrolin. Gusto ko mabugbog si, Hindi lang, ano tulad, PC lang tulad, PC lang. Wala to sa PS4. Game. Ingat tayo. Yun o. Pakawag lang natin yan, Lods. Ayun na manuntok, oh. Ayan na. Ayun na, save by the man.
Saw it coming. He should tie up.
Mag-record pa naman ako.
Unknown,
thank you for the follow, Lods, ha. Paano magkaganyan, Lods? Nasa red up ko, Lods.
If there's one thing you look for in a round like that, say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy. What is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down, blue or red.
Pag na-download yung Lods, pag gumana, Lods, follow nyo din ako, Lods, doon, ha. Salamat. Para tayo ng parami doon. Basti, thank you for the follow. Ilang gigabytes? Less than 7, Lods. Sabihin natin 7, Lods. 7 muna. 7 gigabytes lang to, Lods. Hindi nyo na kailangan install to, ha. Download, download tapos laro na agad. Lalo lang kadali, Lods. DLC po ba si Jake Paul? Hindi, Lods. Ito, mods lang to, Lods. Mods. Kasama na siya sa mismong laro. PC ko, Lods. 9070 XT tsaka Ryzen 7 97X. Oh, ganda talaga. Pang undisputed na strategy yung Lods, oh. Pang undisputed strategy yung Lods.
Good defensive skill.
Ano boy?
Halfway through this round here. Not able to land the headshot.
Grabe yung counter, no?
Teddy,
Ano ba
early
yung
on
RCP,
here, you cannot stress
PS3,
enough
Lods?
how
Ano
much
yun?
good comes from going to the body.
And you can't stress how many times you heard
Ano ba
your
ano
parents
ba
tell
ibig
you as
sabihin
a
yan?
kid, put
Actually,
that
sinabi
chain
na sa akin yan
into the
kapon,
piggy
nakalimutan
bank
ko na.
because it's gonna add up. Well, body punches add up.
Basagin ko ba mukha tayo natin, Lods? Bernacle sana, Lods, eh. Maganda yun, eh. Binubudega ako lagi, ah.
It's almost as if he's scared to throw punches right now, that he's just thinking
Ganda nung
strictly
counter,
about
no?
defense after being tagged
Ay,
earlier
hindi,
in this
Lods.
fight.
Hindi to emulator, Lods. Ano talaga to? Up lang siya, Lods. Up lang siya pag dinownload mo siya. Ay, ano na siya, mismong file lang. Malalaro mo na siya.
Plan B.
Oh, i-charge natin yan.
Round comes to an end, and it just boggles the mind time and time. We sit here ringside and we watch guys
Fight Night Forever yung
waste
game, Lods.
time.
Fight Night
They're out
Forever.
there just going through the motions, not firing off punches.
Hey, if you don't move your hands, you don't throw punches, it's hard to win rounds.
What a great
Right.
job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Carlos Monzon.
Na 1-2, boy. Na 1-2. Yan, mga undisputed na strategy, Lods.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs.
Oh, play mo na. Play ka rin yun.
What an excellent two-punch combo by Carlos
Kita
Monzon.
nyo, Lods. Pusang gala.
Now he
Sweet
ties
science,
up
sweet science. PC to, Lods. PC.
Holtz
Wala, Lods.
left,
Wala yung anak ni
working
Pacquiao,
well
Lods. Wala
that
yung anak ni
time.
Pacquiao. Pwede tutorial mo paano ma-download. Lods, nasa YouTube ko na, Lods. Ano mo, Lods? Punta mo lang, Lods. Libre lang to, Lods. Libre lang. Download nyo na. Okay.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his
Wala siya
opponent's
sagot sa
offense.
ano ko, Lods. Sa jab ko.
See, that's what you want from his left hand. That's exactly what it should be doing, that left hand by Holtz.
Tulak mo.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform,
Ay,
the
hindi,
perfect
hindi tumama,
form for
Lods.
it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Keep moving.
Ang tumatama talaga yung jab, eh.
Sending more than
Pusang
one at him
kalakali
now,
ka.
the combo to the head. Carlos Monzon's jab lands well.
Si Jake Paul, kinokontrol ko. Naka, natamaan ako dun, ah. Easy.
He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching.
Ganda.
It's all yours, baby.
Bombers, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Uy, Casimero na. Wala si Casimero, Lods eh. Wala si Casimero dito, Lods. Tsaka last game na ako,
Manzo's
next
ahead
game,
on Teddy's scorecard as we take a peek at those scores for the first time here today. Round number 4 just underway. After 3 rounds, he finds himself up just a round, but nothing really to pull away early on.
Labas tayo.
He's tired. He's tired. You're not focused. There you go.
Oh,
Precision work with the left hand by Carlos Manzon.
yakap.
Hugging on the inside.
Ano GPU ko, ano, Lod?
Carlos Manzon sitting
9070
back
XT.
right now, Teddy, and looking for that counterpunch opportunity.
Sapa.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. He's waiting, you know, he sees that his opponent is in his armory, so to speak. You know, he's in his castle. He's getting him to come out of his castle. He wants him to come out of his castle, so now he can attack.
Holds tag. A well-targeted jab that time.
Ganda ng jab, Lods.
Halfway through round number 4.
Ano ko, PC, Lod to? PC to, Lods, PC.
Oh, good-looking two-punch combination by Carlos Manzon. He
Kapit ang
clinches
kapit
when
siya,
it
hindi
gets
siya
to the
makatama eh.
inside.
Double up their punches. Stay away from those.
Ah! Lods.
Beat him to the
Wake
punch.
up, boy.
Well,
Yakap
supposed
siya
to be
para
fighting,
makapasok,
but
yung
instead
mayakap
he's
ka lang
hugging.
siya eh.
Face yourself. Yap.
He had his eyes set on the
Ooh.
uppercut, but was unable to land it.
Pusang ganda ng mga pakawala, boy. Ayun, natamaan ako, boy.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Carlos Manzon.
You got
Hindi
these
ko lang
one.
matamaan
10
talaga.
seconds to go in the 4th. Holds push by that shot to the head.
Akin pa rin yung round na yun, akin pa rin yung...
End of the round, and he's had better rounds.
Anong game
in
of
the fight
Fight Night
than we
Forever,
just
Lods?
saw, but still,
Ay,
it's
sir.
very much there for the team.
Profile lang po
Well,
ba
whoever
talaga yung
finishes
game
off
side?
strongly in the late parts of these rounds, a lot of times, you know, the judges get mesmerized a little bit here too.
Profile lang po
You know,
ba
it's a real
talaga
close
yung...
fight.
Basta, Lods, yung ano yung nasa video ko, Lods, hindi ko na
where
matanda
the
kung go file
separation
ba
was,
yun eh.
and whoever grabs the last part of the
Basta yun
round,
lang yun, Lods,
that's
yun lang
who you
yun.
remember.
Madali
It's
lang
very
eh.
important in
Madali
this
lang
kind of
talaga
fight
yun eh.
to finish up good
Ano na?
at the end of the round.
He's got nothing left.
Bagka.
I need you to double up your punches and keep the lead.
Shout out, Kapitan Ras. Shout out sa'yo, Lods, shout out sa'yo. Kumusta kayo? Fight Night Forever to, Lods, ha? Fight Night Forever, let's go.
And we are back underway. Another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way. Teddy, when you've been in the corner in your career and you have a charge who is not
Atibay naman
making
ni
a lot
Conor.
of contact, what do you tell
Ayan na, nahilo na.
that left hand? Oh, it's gotta hurt. And he goes down for the first time tonight.
Hindi, Lods, hindi ako lang nag-mods nito, Lods. Ano lang, nakita ko lang din sa isang content creator, Lods, na taga dito, taga Amerika. Tapos sabi ko, nung dinownload ko kasi marami nagtatanong paano ko na-download. Ginawa ko na ng ano, Lods, ginawa ko na ng video para lahat tayo masaya. At least yung Tagalog hindi mas naiintindihan. Madaling intindihin. Wala ako nun, Lods, eh. Hindi ako marunong nun, Lods. Ito lang yung alam ko eh.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Carlos Manzon's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5.
Yes, boss. Meron to may career, boss. Meron dito. Libre lang to, boss, ha. Libre lang to, ha. Kunin nyo na, ha. Andiyan yung tutorial, Lods. Napakadali lang, Lods. Napakadali lang.
Off target with that hook.
Oy, Lucky, kumusta? Mas maganda din naman yung Fight Night, Lods. Maganda din naman yung Undisputed. Parehas sila eh. Nagaganda lang parehas eh.
Real solid
Ewan
skill
ko.
set here with his head movement. Teddy,
Magkaiba na talaga yung game, Lods. Pero parehas sila maganda. Ako nakaganda lang parehas.
And how much of that is being trained well?
Well, most of it's trained well. If I take a guy off the street,
Wala, boss. Walang
and he
bayad
hasn't
to, Lods.
been taught
Walang bayad to.
anything,
Ito
he's
ba
gonna
itong
throw
game na to?
punches.
Wala,
But
wala. Lods.
usually he's not gonna
Marami
have
na
a good
naka-download
defense.
dito, Lods.
That's
Siguro
something
7 na.
that has to be
Itong tao
attained.
na naka-download na
That's something
turuan ko,
that
Lods.
has to be taught. This guy has
Tumingin
been
sa
taught
YouTube
good
ko.
defensive fundamentals.
Keep it up. Keep it up. That's it now.
Yes, so
Nice
mods to,
workout.
Lods. Mods to.
Keep fighting smart.
Walang
Keep
impact
busy,
yung
oh.
Lods, yung laban nun. Yung kasi, ito na lang, Lods. Kung sa game, Lods, yung fight na yung undisputed,
All
para
right,
siyang hardcore
deep breath
version na to.
now. Deep breath.
Yung tipong
Relax.
kailangang aralin mo yung
Relax.
style ng boksingero mo.
Are you all right?
Aralin mo yung saan siya mas magaling. Aralin mo yung footwork. Ganun siya eh. Nilalaro ko din yung Lods. Medyo madugo nga yun laruin.
Colt's trying
Medyo
to clear
mahirap
his
siya
head
laruin.
now. He was knocked down in that last round, but I don't know if he's fully back, just sitting on that stool.
Tagdal naman na ito. Wala si Casimero, Lods eh. Hindi ma-open yung go file, boss. Dinidecline ng window.
Good one,
Ay,
too,
di.
by
Ewan ko, Lods.
Carlos
Bakit ganun sa'yo? Yung ano ba, yung guide ko ba yung ginawa mo? Guide ko? Sa guide ko ba?
Carlos
Marami na nag-comment dun.
Monzon's
Dalawa na
objective
nag-comment dun sa
is to
video ko
land
nun. Si
that
gumana
jab,
daw eh.
and he did
Hindi
so
ko alam
right
bakit
there.
sa'yo hindi. PC to, Lods. PC.
Colt's gassed. You just
Sakto na yung
look at him. His
corner, oh.
opponent can see it clear as day. He doesn't have
Pusa ka na uppercut, boy.
flashing home. That combination puts him down.
Ang gala, umangat to. Wala din si Magsayo dito, Lods. Wala.
He gets up after that punch, put him down on the
Last
canvas.
game ako, Lods, ha. Next game, isang game na lang
away
ako.
from this guy.
He gets off
Kailangan ko
with a
lang si mag-out,
combination up
Lods.
top.
Sino ba yung ano? Si Golovkin versus
Colt's
Benavides.
finding a way to get a breather
Hintayin
here.
natin,
And the
Lods.
way he's doing
Hanapin
it
natin kung pwede
is
sila
clinching.
magtapat.
And you
Ilaban
can't
na
blame
natin
him.
yan.
That's what he has to do. That's what a
Last
smart
game ako
fighter
yan, last
would
game,
do
last game,
in
last
this
game.
situation. But his opponent should not allow him to get away with
Oo.
it.
Teddy,
Gusto
he's
ko ito i-knock out
wobbling
dito eh.
all over the ring.
You know, Joey can't use his legs right now, so he wishes, and it's too late for it because he wasn't taught, but he wishes he was a guy who
Hindi
was taught
ma-open
how
kasi.
to slip right in front of a guy and make the guy miss. Then at least he could do that. Right now, his only chance is to grab because the legs are not...
Big shot he just
Pusang
scored
gala
with.
ka. Si Jake Paul lang, si Jake
I
Paul.
don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying.
Johnny, thank you for the
Falling like
share.
a sack of
Thank you. Ay,
potatoes.
kasi Tank Davis. Last game na lang ako, Lods eh. Ano daw eh, naunahan ka ni Caps, Lods. Sorry, Lods ha. Bawi na lang ako bukas. So, kailangan ko na mag-out ko si Lods.
It's over.
Knockout,
This
Lods,
fight
knockout.
is over. Holt's not
tinihay
going to
oh.
hear from those judges. He's a knockout victim.
Yun o, Jake Paul o.
Carlos Monzon's power that we
Last
saw
game na ako, Lods ha.
throughout the
Last
night,
game, last
building
game,
a
last
lead on
game.
your scorecard.
Kaya, bawi na lang ako sa
now
inyo bukas. So,
ends
kailangan
the
ko na
night
mag-out
with
kasi. Sarap pa nga maglaro eh. Benavides ba? Triple G, sige, taga. I-bare knuckles natin, Lods, para maganda naman. Bare knuckles natin, Lods, walang gloves to, Lods, walang gloves. Teka, hindi pala dyan, sorry. Asan ba yun? Game modes, bare knuckles mode, let's go. Tingnan natin kung pwede yun ha, yung Benavides ha. Kung nandito sa Benavides, pwede yan. Sino kayo Benavides? Benavides Triple G. Dito ba si Benavides? Wala yata si Benavides dito eh. Light heavyweight yata si Benavides dito. Si Golovkin nandito eh. Tayo muna natin sa light. Sa light heavyweight yata si Benavides dito. Yung Better BF oh. Dito pala si Better BF oh. Si Triple G. Laban natin kay Triple G yan. Triple G. Ayan! Last game na to, Lods ha. Last game. Ayan na, last game. Ano oras na 10 ng gabi dyan, Lods? 10 ng gabi. Ay, hindi. 9 pala ng gabi dyan. 9 ng gabi sa Pinas. Sa kulungan, wala
Good
yata
evening,
yung
I'm
boss
Joe
eh.
Tessitore alongside
Okay na yung boss,
Teddy
para
Atlas.
masaya.
And we welcome you to
Kenny, thank you for the follow. The weight plus Lods. Yes, Lods.
Well, they've
Light
been waiting
heavyweight
for this
versus ano to?
moment, and now they get
Versus
it. Round
middleweight.
one underway. Pavlik's just
Ano
punching
yung
air
lusog
that
ko?
time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. A
Naka,
lot of Kelly Pavlik fights have ended
agresibo
very
to si ano
early.
ah.
What should we expect early on in this
Si
one?
Golovkin
I
ah.
think that now he's stepping up just a little bit.
Boy,
And I
boxing
think his
versus
people
Casimero,
would
wala
like
yung
to
dalawa
see
Lods
some
eh.
rounds. Get rid of some of the questions that might be in the fighter's head.
Yes, Lods. Tsaka, grabe yung ano Lods. Grabe yung dami sa mukha. Maganda tingnan.
that I think for a long time was underrated is his power.
Yeah, he has good power, but the other thing that he has is he's
Basag na yung mukha ni
reliable,
Triple G,
he's
oh.
steady, he's consistent, he's not
Basag na yung mukha
spotty.
ni Triple G.
Mundine's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Nice defense. Good block by Anthony Mundine.
Oh.
Mundine's right
Fight night
hand
forever,
did a nice
Tulos. Fight night
job that
forever.
time. That worked well for him. You can see he's trying to score up
Yes,
top,
Lods.
but
Malakas
off
to
the
si
mark
ano Lods. Si
there.
Triple G Lods. Dito Lods. Malakas din to.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head.
Dadali natin to sa height. Right.
Good body shot.
Oh.
The right hand came home. Mundine's got to deal with a cut cheek.
Oh.
And now he
Oh.
scores well with a straight right.
Grabe yung dugo oh. Grabe yung dugo oh.
Targeting that
Mamuntikitan
jab
hindi.
with the right hand
Malakas yung
behind it.
binabidios Lods. Tingnan mo. Lamang si binabidios dyan ha.
Takes one, but gives
Oh.
one. Good work by Kelly Pavlik. Nice block by
Oh.
Anthony Mundine. This is becoming like a crime scene
Oh.
here. Mundine's DNA is splattered throughout that
Oh.
ring.
Oh. Si Nico
You
yun
know
ah.
it's gonna influence the
Si
fight.
Nico yun.
Not
Patay
only
tayo
that,
yan.
maybe he gets a little discouraged.
Ayan
he
lang
gets
boss.
a little
Basag na yung
down.
mukha. Diba? Ang ganda
Maybe
play
he's
na
a
kasi.
forward.
Basag yung mukha.
It was a big maybe.
Tingnan natin
Maybe
yun
he
yan.
gets a
Hindi pa
little
masyado. Hindi
careless
wala
now,
konti lang
going
tama
in
mo.
there for the kill.
Kay Triple
And
G,
maybe
tingnan mo
that
yung
could be
mukha
an
niya.
opportunity for him.
Tingnan mo yung mukha ni Triple G. Yes lang, PC Lods. Kung gusto nyo to i-download Lods, nasa red app ko Lods. Nandyan naman eh. Bis Game PH or nandun yung Lods. Yung ano.
Throw punch.
Tingnan yung mukha.
Don't walk into him without throwing a
Tingnan yung
punch.
mukha. Tingnan nyo na sa red app ko Lods. Download nyo doon. Nandun yung guide. Kanino na yan boss. Tapos na yung sayo kanina. Nawala ka eh. Last game ko na to Justin. Wala ka kanina eh. Na-play ko na yung sayo kanina.
Here we go. Round two is
Last game ko na to, Lods. Mag-out na ako. Nakatulog ka ba? Okay lang yun. Bukas, bawi tayo bukas.
Hook to the head by Anthony Mundine.
Wala na mo kaya harap. How to download, Lods? Nasa red app ko, Lods. Puntahan nyo, Lods. Base Game
And now the
PH.
right hand lands because of the work
Nandun
done
yung
by
guide,
the
Lods.
jab.
Marami na nakaka-download ito. Libre, Lods. Libre na to. Walang... Napakadali
And a
pa
big right hand
download.
connects from Pavlik.
Hindi mo na kailangan install. Download lang. Ang sakit na mo. Ako nasasaktan sa mukha ni
Mundine's
Triple
making
G.
for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Keeps
Oh.
his hands up defensively,
Oh.
protecting the head.
Ang dami. Hindi to pwede sa ano, hindi to, wala to sa cellphone Lods eh. PC na Lods, PC. Yes, ano right up? Ano Lods? YT Lods, YT.
Kelly Pavlik's still very close with mom and dad and the whole family unit. In fact,
Hindi ko kasi
he
pwedeng
moves
ibanggitin
back to
dito
his
lagi Lods.
childhood
Bawal eh.
home
Bawal kasi
when he
banggitin
undergoes
dito eh.
training again.
Yeah, well, I think that's part of his strength. I know it doesn't show up in
Oh.
his jab numbers, but it shows up in the numbers that
Oh.
matter. That he's a guy that understands
Oh.
what his core is, where he's from, and where he's
Oh,
going.
Good step
oh,
back.
masakit na, tawanan ko na. Boss, tingnan yung mukha ni Triple G, boss.
Right hand downstairs.
Grabe,
There's the
pinansimbag
headshot,
mo
but he
yung,
parries it
tingnan mo.
away.
In and out, in and out.
That's a
Wala ka.
nice right hand that time by
Wala
Anthony
to sa
Mundine.
PS4 Lods. Game name, Disputed, sorry. Fight Night Forever.
Gets rid of that. It was
Fight
intended
Night
for his
Forever
head.
to Lods, Fight Night Forever.
Targeting a left hand down low.
Tangki pa rin pala yan kaya Bernardo.
Nice strike after catching one by Kelly Pavlik. Little head
Go,
hunting
tibay naman
with the
ito.
left. Final 10 seconds of round number two. Havlic's landing a combination here. That's what he
Boss,
does
tingnan
when
yung
he's
itsura,
at his
boss.
very
Tingnan yung
best.
itsura.
And that's the end of round 2.
You need to
He
clean
can't
it
Edward
see out
Nakes,
that
makulat
eye
pa din
tag.
sila.
It is swollen shut, and now the
Pusa ka rin, di na
ref is taking
makilala
a
mo.
look.
And he
Pagkatapos
should be
nito,
taking a
Lods,
look, and I think he's
fingerprint
gonna
to.
bring the doctor up pretty soon
Hindi na makikilala
to
to.
look at it himself.
Hindi, Lods, Fight Night Forever to, Lods. Hindi to mods na undisputed. Mods to ng Fight Night Champions.
Control of this fight, man.
Tay tayo dyan.
Back to
Wala
live
to sa cellphone,
action
Lods, ha?
now in what has been a
Yes, ma'am.
closely
Thank you.
contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through
Teka lang,
and be a
Lods, teka lang,
difference
ha?
maker in. Covers up
Teka lang,
nicely,
teka lang.
gets rid of his opponent's body
Aray.
shot. Anthony Mundine's just not throwing many jabs here tonight,
Solo
Teddy. I
waist
know that
time.
really bothers you. You like a guy that commits to the
Grabe,
jab, don't
solid
you?
yun ah.
That's boxing
Oh.
101. I mean, that's the fundamentals, and it has so many areas.
Ba't yung
where it
umiiwas
serves
to, Lods?
you. I
Hindi
mean,
umiiwas,
it
Lods.
sets up your punches.
Si Triple
it
G,
sets
Lods,
up your
tinatanggap.
offense, but
Ano ba yan, ha?
it controls your defense.
Teka nga lang, Lods.
Keeps the
Teka
guy
lang,
at a
Lods.
certain
Teka lang.
distance.
Kinukulit ako ng ano ko, bunso ko eh. Oh, ito na ako. Ayun na, okay na. Oh,
Echo.
okay na.
Guys,
Game,
something
game,
to think
game.
about. Just the most basic
Yes,
thing in
Lods.
the
Needs
world.
controller, Lods.
Very
Needs
nice
controller.
work
Oh.
from both men. They each got a shot in.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Havlic's putting a smile on his
Grabe, ang
cornerman's
tibay
face
nito,
right
pusa,
there,
kaya to, ano to?
frustrating his opponent with that jab.
Pinaglihi yata ito
And
sa
he
sakit
ties
eh.
up on the inside.
Ayan na lang.
Halfway
Ilay mo
point
mo
of
sa...
this third
Oh.
round.
Oh.
Havlic's able to land a good, solid left hand.
Oh. Pusa ka lang, suko ako. Tibay na yung Golovkin mo.
Right to the head with that
Hindi,
right.
hindi natutumba ang pusa. Tayo mo untog. Oh, binayag ako yun. Oh, pusa ka. Oh,
Havlic's lucky that the referee didn't see that. I can't believe he just got away with
kasalanan mo
that.
to, Kap.
He missed with
Anong
that
controller
headshot.
gamit ko? Ano, so, boss,
Scores up
game
top
siya,
with
boss.
a left.
Xbox controller
Havlic's
siya.
really doing a fine
Pang
job
Xbox
here,
siya,
Teddy.
pang
And I know
Xbox
everybody
game
falls
siya.
in love with the clean, effective punching, but you
Aray.
can make an argument that he's controlling this fight right now thanks to his
Oh.
head movement.
Yeah, you know, it makes me think about that legendary
Pusa, napapagod
story
ako sa
about
kanya,
the
hindi
old
na-
great Willie Pep, the will of the wisp. There
Boy,
was a
sugod na
legend
sugod,
that
boy.
he actually won a round without throwing a punch, just by making his opponent miss, just by ring
Tignan mo yung
generalship.
tsura.
Oh, this is a wipeout. You're winning this
Tatatin mo na,
fight.
boss. Yun ang
Just keep
video siya.
doing what you're doing.
Kanina pa yan
You
eh.
got this.
Tignan mo yung tsura ni,
Keep
ano,
doing what you're doing.
ni Triple G. Tignan nyo yung tsura ni Triple G.
I want to see you double up on you.
Tignan nyo ha, kung gaano yan yung tsura niya. Parang totoong Triple G. Tignan mo yung tsura dyan,
You
pusang
need
ko
to
lang
move your
yan.
head more, side to side, okay? I want to see that head move more.
Tigil nyo na yan,
This
boy.
is turning into a wasted effort here as we reflect on the first 3 rounds and get a chance to look at Teddy's scorecard. Yes, he's
Oh,
throwing punches,
grabe ang lakas
but
nun, ah.
nothing's landing clean. He's down on your scorecard 3-zip.
Yeah, he's wide open every time
Oh.
he throws, and he's getting
Oh.
caught counters, especially that right hand, right up the middle.
So, napakatindi nitong Triple G na to ah.
Trying to
Oh.
erode away that body with the combination punching.
Oh! Pusang kalaka ha.
He goes down from that
Ayaw
headshot.
mong bumigay ha. Pusang kalaka. Tinadtad oh. Ayaw mong yumakap sa binti. Pusang kalaka. Galit pa siya oh.
Mundine's now getting back